Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Today we are starting Freedom Cry. So Freedom Cry is the DLC to Black Flag. I don't remember playing this many moons ago when I first ever played the Assassin's Creed games. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect. Massive thank you to those that joined us last night. I hope for our Genshin Impact livestream. Much appreciated. And hello and welcome to the new subscribers as well. So as I say, Freedom Cry we start today. It's just popped up as well that there's a load of exclusive things we've unlocked via finishing the game season pass. I don't know, as I loaded in it kind of said it, and they're all at different cities. Different treasure chests to collect. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Also, YouTube doesn't have a particular thing just for... That's weird. I've got to do Black Flag for the game title, although it's not, it's Freedom Cry. It wouldn't let me actually pick Freedom Cry. But yes, so we're going to start Freedom Cry today. I know in the majority of the story, I roughly know what's going to happen in terms of why we're doing it. If you don't know, the guy in the picture is Adewalde, our quartermaster from the Jackdaw. And you see in the main game, he goes away for a while to help the assassins. Well, this is his story, as it were. So that is what we're doing today. I'm just running the YouTube side of stuff, and then we are ready to go. I hope everyone's enjoying the back to daily content on the channel as well. We've finally got back to that point. Having 3 weeks off just killed the momentum. Now we're done. Right, let that sort itself out. Let's just check on the sound. We had some issues last night, and it's all since the new headphones. For some reason the stream was silent last night. I don't know why. It was for the first like 5 minutes. For some reason the stream was silent. It's not now. It's even better. Perfect. It's not silent this morning. But yeah, I don't know what caused that, to be honest. But hopefully it's fixed. But we've got a 3.5 hour stream today. We can hopefully do a big chunk of Freedom Cry. And then it's the same tomorrow morning. And then Thursday evening we start Valhalla's DLC, Dawn of Ragnarok. Let me just while I tweet. I can't talk and tweet. It's ridiculous, I know. I've never been able to. Okey-dokey. If you've played Freedom Cry before, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if there's some must-do things to find. We do really well at finding everything, but you never know. There might be something we miss. There are trophies to do. I haven't looked at them, so I don't know if they're missable or not. I'm not too worried about trophies for the DLC, and after I had little attempts at the multiplayer yesterday, I don't think we're going to get the platinum on this, just because well, the multiplayer trophies are frustrating. I couldn't even find a game yesterday due to lack of people in the game. So I think we may not be able to get the platinum. I'm not sure. Something we've got to think about and try and work out currently. Okay. Looks like we're ready to go. So everything is done. Let me just double check the thumbnail has done what it should have done. Yesterday, for some reason, it took forever to actually load the thumbnail up. I don't know why. Like YouTube is deciding to mess around with me this morning. Right, it's definitely on there. Come on, do what you need to do. It's YouTube just not wanting to do things. Right, last attempt, otherwise I'm leaving and we're going to crack on. I don't want to waste too much time just trying to make YouTube do what it should do. It won't affect it, it's just a thumbnail for the video, for the live stream. Right, let's crack on. Let's begin Freedom Cry. There we go. Start a new game. Let's have a quick look at options. I'm curious to what the options are. Sound is fine. I haven't been in trouble too much with music for this, which isn't too bad. I think we'll keep everything else the same, and let's begin Freedom Cry. But let's say, if you've done this yourself, let us know what you think of Freedom Cry. I don't remember much about it from many moons ago, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know how long it is. But we'll see. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So 1735. And here he is, Adewalde. Disable the Templar ship, destroy the support ships.
The orders, it will be lost.
The parcel itself is less interesting than its intended recipient. Let's eliminate this errand boy admiral.
Right,
and
there
unmask
is
the true Templar threat.
There is also
when I became an assassin,
a couple of side things to do here.
But the old methods have served the creed more than once.
Everything is permitted after all, Captain.
Well, we can surprise the fleet with a mortar. That's one of the side objectives. I don't know if we have to do them all. But as always, we'll try and complete everything 100%. We're going to surprise it with a mortar. And then we need to destroy the Templar ship, disable the Templar ship, and destroy the support ships. That should have been the side objective complete. We definitely surprised us to double check. It is indeed. So the optional objective's done. Let's now deal with these ships. First support ship down.
Got us that time. Fire!
Second support ship down.
Be careful! Fire! Fire! Taking a hit! Fire! They're firing a volley! Brace for impact!
Come on, I just want to take down the support ship now. We're so close to getting them out already. Come on. Turned the wrong way there.
They've hit her! Brace yourselves! Keep off the damn mines! Fire!
Right, the main ship is nearly down, to be honest. Right, we have disabled the main ship. We've just now got to do the support ship, which is this little thing here. I'm hoping just walked into our mortar fire. Quite. Just can't get a decent shot away at it. Come here.
We've been hit!
Just can't get a shot. It's too quick. We can ram it, to be fair, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't think it's going to give us a clear shot at it, is it?
Brace for impact!
Okay.
Taking a hit!
There we go. Support ship is down. We've disabled the Templar ship as well. Board or sink the Templar Admiral ship. Well, let's board it and have a look. Not a bad start. Straight into the action with Adewalde. We have managed to destroy 3 support ships and disable the Templar ship, plus the optional objectives. But let's go on board it and let's use Adewalde fighting. I want to see what he's like. See how he fights. That's the interesting one. Kill the enemy crew, kill captain, and kill 2 officers. Alright, we'll just use this to start with. See how many we can take out ahead of time. My men weren't in the way, that would obviously help. Okay, I'm not going to use that too much. Right, what weapons do we have for Adewalde? Let's have a quick look. So he's got his hidden blades, and he's got rope darts. And he kind of, for some reason, there we go. He kind of got a little bit stuck there for some reason. But yeah, I'm interested to see how Adewalde fights. It's actually quite a nice fighting style, it feels like. No swords though, remember, that's the thing. Still the captain to take out, but yeah, his moves are quite cool. I like the way some of the moves he does. Definitely more hand-to-hand combat, I would say, than Edward was. Captain is down. So yeah, I think his speed is definitely an advantage. Because he doesn't have a sword as well, it feels so different to use him. Come on, last one needs to go down now. There we go. The ship is ours. Go below. Okay, we need to go below deck. Let's have a look what's below deck then, shall we? Why will it not let me go? I would go, but it won't let me. I needed, I think, not the enemy to be still there nearby. Right, now can we go below, please? Let's have a look inside. Right, there are enemies in here to be aware of. I'm thinking double assassination, maybe not. They will turn around right at the wrong time there. I like his fighting style, it's very much more brute force than Edward was. I think Edward was a lot more refined. We'll kill the Templar Admiral. Why are we losing? Oh, I think we got a bit of fire on us there. This is the Admiral. Can't see him, annoyingly. I'm trying to stop him shooting us, obviously. Okay, took a bit of a punch. There we go. Admiral is down. Alright, take the package. Admiral's quarters by the looks of it. Oh, we've got to go back. Oh no, it's here. There we go. Turn to your ship. All this gold that they've amassed as well on their travels. I don't think there's anything else just to pick up. It doesn't seem to be. But Adewalde had his orders. We've retrieved the package. There's the Templar seal.
Port-au-Prince. What business do Templars have there?
Captain! More French vessels at our tail!
Too many! We'll retreat through the storm!
So running through the storm.
We will be smashed ashore!
A worse fate awaits if we let this land in Templar hands.
Aye, Captain!
He definitely seems to have a lot of respect from his crew. And as I say, his fighting style is very much more brute force than Edward was. Okay. Escape through the storm.
To your station! Rescue yourselves! I must stay with the ship! No, I will stay with you!
Right, one's down. I'm trying to escape through the storm. We're also defending ourselves, obviously, as well.
Fire! Incoming fire! They draw ever closer!
Obviously, got to try and avoid destroying the ship as we try and escape through the storm. Rogue wave coming as well, which isn't helping. I'm trying to turn.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Oh, that's a big storm. Big wave. Bit of damage. Trying to get away from it, but I can't get through the storm. Come on.
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Alright, we're through the worst, I believe. Let's now, as fast as we can, keep escaping. I don't think there's any optionals. I hate having to keep checking for optional objectives. Ah, got to turn. Because that wave is about to hit us badly. I don't want to lose too much help on the ship. We haven't got much left. There's another spout coming in as well. I'm just trying to ride the wave at this point. I think the wave has passed. Go again. If there's an optional objective, I'm not going to check it. If we miss it, we miss it at this point. Right, we're getting there. That was tough. Wow. It looks like he went overboard. Mission complete. Well, at least we did all the optionals. They actually showed up this time. That's why we did it in that order. Adewalde seems to have gone overboard. That's not a good start. The little hint there was saying about liberated slaves helping us gain access to supplies. I'd assume that's the focus for Adewalde, is to help these slaves escape, maybe? I don't know, I'm not too sure where his focus is. That would be my expectation. Well, although he went overboard, he still has the package. Good morning, Tyrone. How are you? Where are we now, then? There we go. I love the intros. I think the intros are fantastic. Oh, wow. So they're selling off slaves here. That guy's, I'm trying to do bad things to the lady, let's put it like that. Bully. Oh, he's got managed to grab a sword of some sort. More of a meat cleaver, isn't it? Or a cleaver. He's going to go and rescue the girl, isn't he? Looks like that's what we're doing next. But he survived going overboard during the storm while running away from the Templars.
This woman must not suffer.
Kill the overseer. Yeah, he's dead. The rope dart pulling back towards us helped massively there. Hopefully we're going to get to use that a bit more than we did previous in the main game.
I have nothing to offer but thanks.
Nothing else is needed. As a boy, I fled the same fate.
Why would you risk recapture?
Men of principle know the bigger risk is to turn away. I'm looking for Bastien Joseph. Do you know her?
Moi-même, pas con elle. But any fine gentleman may lead you to her. Too late for this one. Find another in town.
The thanks is now mine. Do you have a place of refuge?
My family waits in the mountains. Demon, Gemon.
Et Dieu soit avec vous.
She wasn't that impressed with being helped, was she? Trophy achieved Liberation Day and we liberated our first slaves. The Resistance, Liberate Slaves 1. We've got to locate a gentleman. There's lots of stuff in the Animus database as well. Good morning, Cass. How are you? You've never seen the full game. I can't remember it either, to be fair. It's not something I remember. Let's have a look at his upgrades as well. So, we can have a Blunderbuss. We don't have one currently. But we can get a Blunderbuss. A Blunderbuss, if I can say it correctly. Machete is his weapon of choice, by the looks of things. And there's pouches as well. I was going to have a quick look on the database because a few things popped up. People was the one I wanted to have a look at. So Adewalde, let's have a little look through Adewalde's little bit. We did read his original one in Black Flag, but he's the main character, so let's just have a little look at him in general. So he was born in 1692 in Trinidad. It's fun but repetitive. Oh, okay, doesn't need to exist. Fair enough. I think it's interesting to try and see things from a different viewpoint, though. I like the fact we're doing some because he played a big part in Black Flag. He was very good to Edward. He helped him massively. It's nice to see that background to someone sometimes. You know, that's the thing. They only made this so Adewalde could have a part in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Fair enough. Right. So let's quickly read through a little bit of his bio to learn a bit more about him before we continue. So, born to enslaved Ogani parents in Yoruba, Adewalde was sold to the owner of a prosperous plantation before his teens. He remained on this plantation, working the fields until his mid-teens, always scheming of ways to escape his predicament, but uneasy with the prospect of living life as a fugitive. Then fortune struck, giving Adewalde the sign he needed. At some point near his 16th birthday, a group of buccaneers raided the plantation, robbing it of raw cane, refined sugar, and as many reels as they could find. Seeing in this an opportunity, Addy grabbed a crate of sugar and hauled it aboard one of the longboats the buccaneers had rowed ashore, but not before killing his master. Surprised to see a slave among them, the buccaneers were nevertheless thankful for the aid and welcomed Addy among them. Addy sailed his first group of men for many years, quickly learned the ways of a seaman, grateful for the chance to develop his own skills and chase his own passions. And though his life among buccaneers was not free of the usual bigotry of the era, Addy found the prejudice to be more confrontational than restrictive. In 1715, misfortune struck a cruel blow when the ship Addy was aboard struck a shallow sandbar near the port of Havana. The buccaneers, mostly British at the time, tried desperately to free the trapped vessel, but after catching sight of an approaching Spanish galleon, abandoned ship only to be torn apart by schools of circling bull sharks. Addy made peace with his fate and stood his ground. Taken to Havana for questioning and inspection, Spanish authorities eventually decided to send Adewalde to Spain, where they felt he would make an excellent interpreter, owing to his fluent command of Spanish, English, and French. Some weeks later, they loaded him into one of the galleons that made up their perennial treasure convoy. I don't know why I struggle with that. En route to Seville. Thanks in large part to a hurricane, however, that trip never took place. With the aid of a young Welsh pirate named Edward Kenway, Addy escaped the bilboes that bound him. Freeing more prisoners as they went, Addy and Edward commandeered a brigantine and set sail just in time to beat the worst of the storm. When the hurricane passed, Addy was free once more. From that point forward, Addy sailed as a quartermaster aboard Captain Edward's ship, the Jackdaw. Operating out of Nassau for a time, they grew wealthy off their spoils and lived the lives they'd always dreamed of. But Addy was a man who valued the democratic ideals of this pirate community far above the spoils they acquired while living it. and as he saw Edward Kenway fall deeper and deeper into a spiral of selfish greed and pointless glory, he wondered if there wasn't a better alternative, a more noble cause he might adopt to suit his ideals. In 1720, these very ideals were put to the test when Captain Kenway sailed to a meeting with the notorious Bartholomew Roberts. Adewalde had never trusted Roberts and had hoped Edward might come to the same conclusion before it was too late. Unfortunately, Addie's instincts were correct. In Edward's absence, Roberts' enormous crew attacked the Jackdaw, hoping to subdue her. Addie took command of the brig and sailed her and her crew to safety, regretting the loss of his captain, but confident he had made the right decision. Some months later, Addie resolved to meet with Artabai at the assassin's village in Toulon. They spoke at length of the old mentor and asked him many questions about their order. After hearing answers that pleased him greatly, Addie joined the order, then set about devising a scheme to locate his old captain. Months later, Adewalde and the assassins got word that Edward Kenway had been languishing for many months in a prison in Port Royal. They learned too that Mary Read and Anne Bonny had also been taken there. Addie and Artabai put a plan in motion to rescue them. After the escape, a tragic success, Addie returned the Jackdaw intact to Captain Kenway and bade him visit the assassins as soon as he was able. For over 15 years, Adewalde faithfully served the assassins, but in time, he became increasingly troubled by memories of his past. In 1735, while performing a routine takedown of a Templar admiral off the coast of St. Domingo, he was thrown overboard and washed ashore near Port-au-Prince. And that's where we are now, in Port-au-Prince. I'm assuming we're in Port-au-Prince. I think we are. There's a lot more to read if we wanted to, and we probably will look at it at some point. But I just wanted to give the backstory to Adewalde, as that is the character we are. Ivor, though slow, is far better than Adewalde. Do you think? As far as the map goes, in Port-au-Prince, we definitely need some viewpoints. That would be the big thing. What are the hammers? There's 5 slaves to be liberated there. Slaves to be liberated. Punishment. Jail. Slaves to be liberated everywhere. Purchase upgrade for Adewalde. Oh wow, okay. Slightly different then. So we've got to locate the gentleman. And obviously Adewalde wants to rescue slaves as he goes. And I assume they join the resistance based on what happened with the girl. So let's have a look. We have a machete now at least. I'm nearly out of rope darts, unfortunately. Right. Jailers are looking for runaway slaves and will call for help if they see you. So the jailers will call for help if they see us. How many jailers? Is it just the one jailer here? Come here. Go on, Mr. Jailer. There we go. Can't have a jailer spotting us now, can we? This game is just Liberate Slaves. People are just way too emotional. It's the only reason why people like Adewalde. Still better than Odyssey. Still better than Odyssey. I disagree with the emotional side. I think it's quite nice to learn the background of someone and also see it from their point of view. You know, this was a big thing at the time. The fact he sailed as a quartermaster at the time when he did, considering his race, was quite a big thing. You know, that didn't happen to most people. So in that respect, I actually like him. I like him as a character. I think, hopefully, we'll learn a lot more about him. Right, liberate slaves and their punisher. Where's the actual guard? Oh, is he there? Oh, he's 2. Okay. We liberate slaves. Liberate the slaves. 2 more slaves liberated. Nicely done.
I would never doubt my faith again.
Got to do this as we go, I think. Right. There's a chest over here. Which I might have a quick look at. Saw it pop up. We definitely need viewpoints, don't we? That's the thing. And by the way, when you finished, we will be reunited. Questions. I was extremely drunk. I had to rewatch the streams and everything. Oh wow. Oh, I know what we know. I know we're on the Filler Island before we hit Inazuma. I know that. I don't know how much there's to do there before we leave. But so far, so good though.
Any free married man
What's the code noir? Just popped up the code noir for the database. It was originally established in May 1685 by King Louis of France and enacted in March 1687. It was a set of rules governing the rights and policing of slaves and remained in effect until 1789. So it was the rules regarding slaves. Right, we've got to find our target. There's a couple of guys there to be aware of. Don't think we're quite near a target. He's got a key. But I'm assuming he's got a key because we need to steal the key to get the slaves out. I didn't hold it long enough. Okay, I'm not going to get the key now because he's going to go with these guys. I was hoping to steal the key to get the slaves out, but I hesitated, annoyingly. Come on. Can't. I'm not here. Wasn't me. Right, we've got the key for the slaves. I'm just hiding because obviously he now knows he's lost the key. Right, he's looking for his key. Can we get these slaves out? Oh, we've got to become anonymous. Alright, that didn't really go to plan. I didn't see this guy waiting for us. Right, we're liberating you. Calm down.
Thank you,
there we go. Another 4 slaves liberated. So far, not too bad. So I'm just trying to finish my tea before it gets cold as well. Speaking of noir, there are a few Plantation called noir, which have no identity and no one truly knows who they are. However, they are extremely dangerous and unpredictable. I don't have YouTube channels for that, though, but somehow extremely good. YouTube. Okay, that's interesting. Right, let's go and find the gentleman. I want the viewpoint ideally as well, don't I? So, let's head for the viewpoint first. There's a chest nearby as well. Ah, it's in the building. Through the window. Look at this. Not many buildings we get to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted the chest. So we can't actually investigate the house. It seems. I can hear the chest. I don't... oh, it's on the roof. There we go. I thought we was going to be able to have a look around the building, but you can't. It's just a run through, by the looks of things. Okay, let's grab the chest over here. There is another one just over there. I like to grab everything if we're near it. I know we want the viewpoint as well. I can hear the chest, but I can't see it. Straight below. Not quite. It's here. There we go. They usually don't dress in black and white clothing. Their face makes full like a ghost. Extremely creepy. But it's someone that's playing a role, aren't they? That's why they do it. They play a role. I would say it's generally someone who in real life probably isn't that hidden. And then they choose to play that role because it's different to their real life counterpart. That would be my assumption. Just a bit of layman's psychology, I suppose. Right, I'm trying to get the viewpoint, which is just here before we find the gentleman. Mainly because I want the viewpoint. So we'll open up the map. Climb up. Why would he climb up there? There we go. The earlier you get viewpoints, the easier it is to actually find things, I find. And this is our first viewpoint. If we can get up to it. It's not a straightforward climb. I'll be able to keep going around there, but we did it. Okay, let's get our first viewpoint synchronized. I like the change of music when you synchronize. That's quite cool. Pardon me. Okay. So what are we looking for? So this now opens up the map. There is some more people to liberate. I like that. lots of chests, but we're looking for the gentleman. That's the plan, isn't it? There is a chest over here. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like for this they upgraded the graphics a little bit as well. It seems a bit more... The graphics seem a little bit better. Movement seems a little bit better as well. Maybe it's just me overthinking it. The synchronized music is from the Freedom Cry cinematic trailer. Yeah, it's just quite nice to see a difference. Right, we're looking for the gentleman. Don't know who he is or where he is, but that's who we're looking for. There he is. That is the gentleman. We're going to tail him to the brothel. Start walking then. And we're going to try and not be seen. There is an auction going on with slaves as well there, but I don't think we can really get involved whilst tailing this man, annoyingly. Right, there he is. Yeah, we can't really get involved with that while we're tailing this guy. I think it would cause too many issues. I would love to liberate them, but I have to come back to them, I think.
Please be patient as we deduce an effective way of dealing with these issues.
Right, I know we need to follow him. I'm just waiting for these guys to go past. One of them spotted me, so I had to hold back a little bit. I weren't sure why they spotted me, so I held back just in case I wasn't meant to be there. Right. This is the brothel then by the looks of things. Enter the brothel. We're going to eavesdrop on the conversation. So, where's he disappeared? Are they upstairs, I think? Oh no, okay, conversation's there and we need to eavesdrop, so I'm thinking bar.
Would be safer for it.
Monsieur Gouverneur, they felt safe at the plantation.
Can't blend in annoyingly.
Of course. It is their animal nature. Violence is the only currency that motivates them.
Blended in now.
If you really want to protect your African friends, spread the word. Quiet them down. Otherwise...
So they're talking about the slaves and he wants the slaves to quieten down.
But the overseers have every right to discipline as they see fit.
Will not be necessary. I will deliver your message.
So although she seems to have some stature,
will be high.
She's trying to keep her people safe by the sounds of it.
Other service you require. Gouverneur.
Oh, an old man like me. I dare say Guzan has exhausted me already.
Then show yourself out.
Okay, we're going to approach Bastion Josephine, so the lady who was seemed to be trying to help her people with the governor. We have got backstories of them through the Animus database we should really look at as well.
Madame Joseph, expecting a package.
It, but not you. Where's l'Admiral? I see. And do you mean for me to meet the same fate? Look around. One threat, and these men will end you.
I don't think they would, but you know.
Tell me, how do the Templars allow you to carry on like this?
I am only the messenger. But before you judge, remember, the Templars' coin, like any, will buy the freedom of men like you. I know this man.
You know nothing.
You have the brand of a slave. The eloquence of a scholar. High of a sailor
You love his machete.
and an assassin's hood.
I think we've only got a
Tell me,
rusty one
Ernst,
at the minute.
I think the storm stranded you. What do you need? A ship? Shelter? These things can be had for the price of this parcel.
I need nothing I can't win for myself. But prove that what you promise is true. And perhaps something can be arranged.
I'm not sure who the
Is
voice
this
actor
your
Adewalde is, but I actually like the voice actor.
Very well. Then you will do me a favor. Augustin Dufort is a very secretive man. First find his plantation contact and give him this message from the gouverneur. Augustin will give you all the proof you need. Repeat this password. Sili batoto krabla va manger.
Sili badudu.
If you don't go to sleep, the crab will eat you. That's the password.
Pas mal. A convincing baritone. Now I suggest you leave before my admirers get suspicious.
Probably a good idea. So that package is very important to her. Actually, I think we should look at the backstory in the Animus database for her. And the governor as well. I do enjoy reading those, just to see a little bit more about them. Right, we know what we're doing next. We'll locate the plantation owner. Let's have a quick look at the database. These characters in Assassin's Creed aren't that strong. If only in gameplay where they can kill 100% of it by themselves, but lore-wise they aren't so strong. Oh yeah, no, I understand that. But then I would say they're trained to a degree as well, though, aren't they? That's the thing. In about 2 or 4 minutes, I have to leave. No worries, Cass. No worries at all. Right, let's have a quick look at Josephine, Bastien Josephine. She was born in 1690 something. They don't actually know, near Port-au-Prince. An intelligent, outwardly outgoing woman, Bastien Josephine had many acquaintances and few friends. Born free and raised by her mother. Oh wow, she was born free. A prostitute at La Dame Rosa, Bastien Josephine made her first friends by selling glimpses of illicit acts to local children who were shunned and labelled as morally corrupt as a young teenager. Choosing to avoid prostitution herself, Bastien learned to read, write, and manage financial affairs. In time she became the brothel madame's indispensable right-hand woman. In this capacity she bore witness to all the secret deal-making, political manipulation, and scandal among the brothel's patrons, and learned the true power of the Madame of La Dame and Rose. Engaged once, she ultimately avoided the altar, realizing it would deprive her of the freedom she had carefully cultivated for herself. She instead inherited the brothel following her mentor's death, and took private pleasure in seeing the bullies and hypocrites of her childhood become her paying patrons once more. In the successful business the previous madam had built, Josephine saw potential for something more. Doubling her business, she then used the brothel to undertake 2 types of action on behalf of Maroons and enslaved Africans in Port-au-Prince. She used the proceeds to buy the freedom of slaves, and used the confidential veil of the brothel itself, in tandem with her control over the women who worked there, to solicit political favours from powerful clients, including Governor de Fayette and the scientist Louis Godin. In 1735 she met Adewalde for the first time, and the two become uneasy partners in helping Augustin de Foote and the Maroon cause. It does seem that a friendship developed between them, but it's unclear to what extent. So you don't kind of get that, you don't get that sense from her when you first meet her, how intelligent she is and what she's trying to do. Pierre, Marquis de Fayette, the governor, he was born to a family which, though respected, had few land claims. He distinguished himself by virtue of his leadership throughout the productive naval career, which saw him rewarded with an appointment as governor of Saint Domingue in 1732. Leaving a wife and children in France, he journeyed to the colony, hoping to use a brief stint as governor to earn enough respect, power, and wealth to soon return to France and retire in grace and style. Not much is known of his private life during this time, but he did frequent La Dame and Rose and had more than a passing acquaintance with brothel madam and information broker Bastien Josephine. During de Fayette's tenure as governor, the slave population of St. Domingo would swell to 2,000, outnumbering Europeans by a factor of 3 to 1, allowing for greater production of cash crops and increased political instability. St. Domingo under his leadership was both profitable and brutal. Good morning, Mr. Mayor Place. How are you? Just finished your tuition. You hate tuition. Well, at least you finished, though. It's the main thing. But good morning. So, some interesting characters so far. Right, there is Liberate the Slave before he gets killed. Who's chasing the slave? This guy.
Much worse if you can.
There we go. We liberate the slave before he could be caught and killed. So we did well there for the resistance. Okay. There is a treasure chest that's here. Plantation owner. We're going up this way then for the plantation. There seems to be quite a lot to do, chest-wise and slave-wise. I'm trying to stick on track with the missions, I think. Right, I've got a feeling these guys are going to not like me going past. No, they are. So although they're guarding, they don't mind us being there, which is strange. Right, there's a shop here. Where? I can't see the shop though. I always use height to our advantage where possible, so I think we should try and use it now to try and get a view on the guy we're looking for. No, we're not going to jump up there. Currently we're allowed here. How long we're probably going to get to a point we're not, I would assume. Because there is a red area approaching just through there. That's why I think we need to be a little bit careful. Stay hidden to avoid casualties. Okay, plantation. This is something new for us. You got kicked out of 2 of your tuition classes before because I was too relaxed and others were super serious. Teachers didn't like that. I wasn't questioning your deals. It's because you said you was missing an island, and I was trying to work out how you were missing one and if I could help you find it. That's all it was. I wasn't questioning your deal. To be fair, I got Black Flag for an amazing deal as well, so never a bad thing to get those deals. But yeah, is that all your notifications? Some people even cried in tuition, but I was always happy and smiling as teachers thought that these classes didn't give me stress or affect me. Okay. Found out the Frogman original just died. Bloody hell. It's an evil version. Right. Plantation raids are a good way to liberate many slaves simultaneously. You can find them near Port-au-Prince and in the rest of the Caribbean. However, once a plantation has been successfully raided, it will become deserted until a new owner establishes himself in that location. Right. Kill the overseers, 20 overseers, and keep 40 slaves alive. We've also got to find the person. The teachers want you to suffer in tuition. Right. Okay. Obviously, we need to take out the overseers. We need to find the person we're looking for as well. So we've got to try and be careful so slaves don't get killed. But I also want to complete the mission. There is a viewpoint here, I think, as well. I think there's someone beside this wall. Can we do a double assassination? Can indeed. I do love double assassinations. I think they're brilliant. We haven't got guns yet either. That's one thing we haven't got, which isn't a bad thing. I think Adewalde is more silent than anything else. Right. I know where we've got to get to, and I kind of want to... I want to help the slaves, but I know we've got to focus on the mission. What I will do is go to sleep darts, I think. Right, we've got to locate the person we're after. If once we've located him we're still in this area, then we will probably try and do all the slaves. Okay, is there a guy in the lookout? I don't think there is. It's a bonus. There he is. Sing. Sing the code phrase. So that's the lady we need to go and see. Where's the guards? There is one there. So we need to be aware of him.
I know
So yeah.
this tune.
We need to get across into the crops, I'd say, and sing the tune. There we go. Interact. No worries. Thank you very much, Cass. We'll see you again later, I'm sure. Thank you for watching. I just found out that you can do side quests to easily get adventure ranks, so I guess I'm going to get back into Genshin. Yeah, you can do side quests. You can just go to get adventure ranks. You can just go and explore as well. If you don't go to sleep, the crab will eat you. What a code that is.
The wise man is down that path.
Thank you, sister.
The wise man is down the path. I kind of just want to liberate the slaves. It may be something we have to do afterwards. Let's put him inside the crops. I'm going to still kill the people if I can. Right. There's a few more over there. Been seen. There we go. He's going to come looking for me. He is indeed. Okay. We're heading that way. I think we'll try and stick behind the house. I think it's probably our safest bet. Nice and slow. Don't want to cause any major issues. There's a guy we could take out here behind the well. Don't climb out. Just trying to climb round so we can take this guy out. Okay, so if we go left, I think he'll do what I need him to do. There we go. Assassinate him. Always got to keep the bodies away. There's two guards up there. That's also a viewpoint. We're going to have to come back to that. We're heading this way. Okay, there are guards here. There's a chest here as well. We'll reach the Maroon Hideout. We will clear this plantation as soon as we get a chance to. I don't want to stop the mission just to do it. Well, there's a guy over there looking this way, but I think we're okay. It is a side activity, but we will get it done. How are you meant to say spell ginormous? Is it like that or another spelling? I don't think that's how you spell ginormous. It doesn't look right. Well, I can't tell you how to spell it either. Hang on. Oh no, you might be right actually. G-I-N. So it's G-I-N-O-R. So there's no U. And the rest of it's right. So yeah, there's no U in it. It's just good to keep the body away. Can't have, yeah, I've been, you know, we've done enough Assassin's Creed now. We know Assassins inside out. We know you've got to keep the bodies hidden. Don't let anyone else find them. Don't worry, I don't do it in real life. I don't, you know, I don't follow the message of the Assassins. Okay, we've made it to the Maroon Hideout. I want to go back and do that plantation as soon as this is done as well. This is the Maroon Hideout. But yeah, so you're nearly right with it, just not the, there's no U in the Nor part. Okay, we're in a hideout. I don't think, wow, that blunderbuss just killed 2 men in one go. That's quite cool. I'm assuming we need to kill everyone, would be my thinking. Push an overseer into the water, perform an air assassination from a height of 10 meters. So we've got to push someone into the water and air assassinate someone from 10 meters. Okay, what do we got? Anything here to help us? Let's have a look. Not by the looks of it. Alright, we can swing this way though. Someone spied us. There we go. Send them to sleep. Just to help ourselves. Right, there's a rope here. Oh, the area's not available. That's not good. I was trying to just see if there's a different way across. Right, we can climb. We have put 2 people to sleep here. Although one of these, I think we can knock him off. He's dead. I want to knock this guy off when he wakes up in a second. And that's one into the water, isn't it? I'm just trying to think of side objectives at the same time. Right, one's into the water. And you. Right, we need an air assassination still, though. 14 of these guys to kill. I think the ones in the water actually survived. Might be... Are we high enough to assassinate? No. I don't know if we're 10 meters or not. Come on, come here. Was it 10 meters? No, because it didn't come up. I don't think there was 10 meters. That's the thing with trying to do the side objectives. You can focus too much, I think, on them sometimes. That spelling triggers me. It just doesn't look right. No, I know. No matter how you spell it, it never looks right, does it? Right, we have got an enemy just along here. So there's a guy just down there. I don't think that's 10 meters either, though. But I can't see how you can get any higher than that to assassinate anyone. So maybe that is 10 meters. Right, let's deal with this guy. He's just down there. There we go. Air assassinate, 10 minutes done. Now, we just need to take everyone out. No more looking at side objectives. We are now just straight in, kill everyone. Free everyone that we can. You guys coming? Yeah, Adewalde's fight style is definitely more brute force than Edward was. I'd say he's more vicious as well, to be fair, with his moves and how he kills. Whereas Edward seemed a bit more graceful, especially in sword fighting and stuff. I think Adewalde seems a lot more just brute force, don't care, brutal style. Alright, there's a guy here we need to deal with. Especially with the machete in his hand. Okay, we've got 2 left to do. One is here. I don't know why you'd have your back to a gangway when you're taking over a place. Seems a bit of a weird thing for me to, in my eyes. And he is dead as well. Right, we've got to free the leader of Augustine de Fort, the Maroon leader, so we've got to free now. Is he down? He's down under there, isn't he? But yeah, that's all the enemies taken care of. You've got to do optional missions. I think sometimes though I focus too much on them, if that makes sense as well. I think sometimes it's, you know, I'd kind of rather not focus on them sometimes, but I also don't want to miss out on and not get them, if that makes sense. Right. Let's have a quick read about Dofur before we actually free him. It's always nice to know the people you're helping. Adewalde is just like me. I love to go full in when fighting with my brother. Usually lose. I think that's more his style. I don't think although he's joined the Assassins and helped the Assassins for years, I don't think his style is going to be very from the shadows as much as Edward was. It's going to be more brute force, isn't it? I'm running in, I'm dealing with it, done. That kind of stuff. So Augustine de Fort was born in 1701. and was born into slavery, sold away from his mother and passed from plantation to plantation as owners leapt at the chance to buy him cheaply, only to find him too thin and frail to be of much use. Changing hands so often gave Dayfor an advantage. He'd learned the layouts, routines, and habits of plantations, and the overseers across St. Domingo. He used his knowledge to plan a careful escape, and thus become one of the few child slaves to survive to adulthood. A deeply faithful man, Dayfor was baptized Catholic in accordance to the rules of the Code Noir. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Apologise if I'm not. But drew his spirituality from voodoo, and his strength from his unwavering drive for African independence in St. Domingo. In 1735 he was introduced to Adewalde following a raid on his headquarters, and the two formed a loose partnership, exchanging strengths and ideas over the years that followed. There we go. Now we can save him. You can solve a Rubik's Cube. Nice.
Do not let them escape.
He did spend a lot of his time as a pirate, absolutely. Yeah, I've solved one or two, but not many. Right, we can't let him escape, that's what he said.
Before they bring more enemies.
So we've got to stop the overseers from escaping.
What's that? Don't know, did you miss one?
Not too sure how we're going to stop them, but there we go.
This is as fast as I can go.
This is why it wouldn't let us go to this area before, wasn't it? There must be a point I can attack or something. I'm quick enough. Not quite close enough to do any damage though to him, annoyingly. I don't know, maybe we are. There we go. That's the way to stop him. Blunderbuss took out the other guy for us. There we go. Optional objectives achieved. 100% sync. We're doing well with the 100% sync so far. I'm looking forward to having a blunderbuss of Rome. Blunderbusses are like shotguns. Do a lot of damage at short range.
Augustin, to your fall.
Blanc dit sans fait. Bon Dieu fait sans dit. The French governor is two-faced. Bastien helps as she can, but Maroon independence is long to build. Longer now. A warrior like you would be a great asset to our cause.
With due respect, I serve a different brotherhood, and am honor-bound to return as soon as I find the means.
But only the Iwa know when that will be. Meantime, I have sanctuary and weapons to share.
Perhaps our needs may align for a time.
You can see why he chooses to help.
Liberated slaves. The warriors among them join me. The others grow the community for which we fight. Titapti, oiseau fait son.
This is why little the bird builds his
I
nest.
suppose I might lend a hand for a time.
Petit paché. I will see that you are rewarded for whatever you can give.
Is this where we're gaining a blunderbuss by any chance? Look at that.
Best begin soon. There's much to do.
Best use in a group, I would have said, if you really want to do damage in a group. Thanks for the like, that's much appreciated. Okay. Resistance. Liberating slaves secures the trust of the other freed people. They can assist you providing new weapons and new upgrades for you and your ship. Recruiting Maroons helps you build resistance in various ways. They can join your ship's crew, infiltrate plantations, or even provide you with ammunition. Interesting. So we've liberated 8 slaves so far. We haven't recruited any Maroons. Oh, we have now. Maroon Hideout liberated 4 recruited Maroons. So we've got Liberation and Maroons. Summaries there. Liberation rewards. So we need to liberate 25 people. Liberate slaves. And we'll gain the rope dart pouch 1. Then 50 with smoke bomb pouch 1. 75 for dart pouch. 100 for Experto Creed appearance. Not sure. Ironclad ram is 125. Blunderbuss ammo 150. Firecracker 200. Steel Forged Machete 300, Portable Cannon, that's quite cool, 400, and a special reward at 500. And the Resistance rewards 20 for core crew members, 25 for Resistance fighters, Plantation Raid bonus at 30, ammunition rebates at 35, Resistant fighters at 40, additional crew members at 45, Plantation Raid bonus 2 at 50, full crew members 55, Resistant fighters 3 at 60, and free ammunition 70 recruited Maroons. Okay, so we know why we're doing it, and we know how we're doing it now. People you free become Liberate Slaves or join as recruited Maroons. Nice. So it gives more of a meaning of why. That's the big thing. We've got to buy Blunderbuss ammunition now. As we've gained a Blunderbuss. It's going to pack a punch. I know exactly what it's going to do. Right, let's go and buy some ammunition. And then we'll see what's next. Obviously,
I have a few new things today.
we've still got the plantation to deal with that's nearby as well. Which we did on the way through here. So ammunition. For the Blunderbuss. Small lead shot. Might as well fill it up. We've got 4,000 real from just doing stuff that we've done in the chests and stuff so far. So only 8 bullets. As I say, it's more of a shotgun.
Return anytime.
Use the Blunderbuss to take down multiple enemies at once. There's probably some achievements linked to 4 enemies or something, 5 enemies with a Blunderbuss. I would have guessed that. Okay, so we're done here. Let us head out back to Port-au-Prince, and then depending where I want to go next, I want to deal with this camp that's here, if we can. So most of his time as a pirate. Oh, sorry, I've read that, haven't I? Yeah. Sorry. Well, I thought it changed, but no, I've read that bit. Plantation will be raided by day or night. That's interesting. Assuming it's a little bit easier at night because people can't see you, but obviously you've got to be more aware where people are. So the Blunderbuss is a firearm that can deal damage to multiple targets. Has a shorter range, kills instantly, and fires only once between reloading. It's a one-shot group weapon. Use to select the Blunderbuss and then press triangle to form a quick shot. Hold L2 and move R to aim, press R2 to shoot. I think you'll be doing quick shot more. I think I would have said. There are multiple variations of the Blunderbuss, each with its own specifications. That's interesting. Right, stay hidden till we catch this. We're going to shoot the Blunderbuss at these guys. Hold L2 to aim. Let's fire the Blunderbuss. Look at that! 4 people in one. Wow. Blunderbuss is incredible in terms of how much damage it does. Right, this is the place that we started. Mission locked, recruited Maroons 20, Plantation liberated, we've got killed overseers, we've done 4. Where are we on the map then? Oh, so this wasn't where we went a minute ago, was it? We were up here, I think. Earlier, were we not? Right, there's a viewpoint here. We need to liberate the slaves anyway. That's the plan, isn't it? So let's try and see if we can liberate slaves here. Kill the overseers. So we've already done 4. We've got some more to do. Obviously, we want to be as silent as possible so slaves don't get killed. There's a guy looking at us. Where are you? Oh, that guy's there. I want to kind of sneak around to him if I can. I can put him to sleep and then take him out that way, to be fair. We'll get rid of the Blunderbuss for a minute. That might be the way of doing it. So I don't think he's going to give us a chance to get to the crops otherwise. Right, he's asleep. He's out. Okay, there is another guy just here. Come on. Do you know that trend where people put McDonald's hat over Genshin Impact characters? No, I definitely don't know that trend. Seen one of my classmates have a profile picture of that in Discord. Called them McDonald's workers. Yeah, I've not seen that at all. But then I'm not really into trends and stuff, to be fair. Right, there is an alarm we've got to keep an eye out for, because if they go to it and they do it, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Right, there's 2 guys here. There is also chest here. I'm thinking roof. Assassinate, double assassination. Alright, there is someone over there looking this way. So far, so good in terms of taking out the overseers. I want the alarm we're going to have to try and take out, I think. Right, where is this guy? Right, it's 2 overseers there. I need to get behind them ideally, I think. If I can get behind them, double assassination. There we go. And then we can do the alarm at the same time. Viewpoint is something else we need to deal with as well. Nicely done. Right, alarm done as well. So far, it's not going too badly. Where did I leave the bodies? I'm just thinking we haven't really looted anyone, and we really should be. Right, the viewpoint here we definitely want to grab. Whilst here, there are going to be some enemy around, so there's, I think, 2 on the front there. We need 9 more enemy down to have completed this whole area. I'm not here. Are you going to come and investigate? Leave your mate. Thank you. Ideal, that one. Oh, I needed him away from his friend. So actually that worked really well. Let's quickly loot the body. Come on. Come over here. I need to say hello. We also need this viewpoint is the other thing we need. I'm hoping we can grab it now. Come on. There we go. We're up. There's another alarm here, so we've got to be a bit wary of. But another synchronization done. Good news, your mother told me that she would help with my tuition work, so I don't need to stress for another 3 hours. Nice! The only good thing that comes out of that Genshin McDonald's trend is that I will have more people order big packs. Right. There's a few people we're going to have to deal with here. This is going to be a bit more difficult, I think. 4 people to watch out for. We're going to dive into this anyway and try and take the first one out. Obviously, we don't want the alarm to go off because that means generally there'll be reinforcements and slaves will die. And Adewalde doesn't want slaves to die. Right, this guy here, I think if I whistle when he comes back this way. Enemy's friend. What's funny, that's that whistling noise. I love the fact they do respond to whistles. I think it's ridiculous, but they do. As this guy is going to come and walk him out, so I whistle to him, bring him back to the hay cart, take him out. And then we only need 5 more to liberate. Which then we'll be done. I'm not sure what the mission lock thing is. Not sure on that one. Come on, over here. Come on. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I can walk up to these guys and double assassinate. They're not kind of looking my way. There we go. That is one way to deal with these. I didn't want to pick up the weapon, to be fair. Did I pick up the weapon? No. They don't look. If they don't look your way, makes life a little bit easier. Right, we need 3 more overseers. We've liberated the camp. Or the plantation. Right, there's one here. Deal with him in a second. Come on. Just come into the bush. You can't see me through the plants, I know. Right, there's 2 here. I need 2 more down. I think I may as well... I'm thinking sleep darts if I'm quick enough. There we go. 1 down. 2 down. Okay, now we just need to liberate the slaves, I think. Or is he going to do it for us?
Run and find
Your
a
brother
place
wants to get to the adventure rank 16 again, so I'm grinding for him. Don't worry, I'm still going to be in the... I don't know, wife. There we go, we've liberated the plantation. 30 slaves liberated. 10 recruited Maroons. We have done it. So that gives us the rope dart pouch 1. Not quite enough for our first resistance rewards, but not bad for the plantation. Find another plantation in Port-au-Prince and in the Caribbean. Right. Did we just... I think we've... Okay. We're going to quickly go back in. It's all going to be empty now. We're going to head back in, though, because I want the chests. But the whole place is now deserted, as we have liberated all the slaves, have joined the resistance. So we can grab everything in here until a new owner comes in and takes over. And then we'll have to come and take them out as well. Right, one chest down there. Got another chest just down here. Again, we've not... I know there's trophies involved. I did tell at the start, I'm not that worried about the trophies for the DLC. We'll try and do them. But I've not looked at what they are just yet. And maybe something we come back to at the end. I don't even know how long the story is of this DLC, to be fair. Second chest done. One more to go. I don't know what the mission locked bit means either. Same there, mission locked. So I think there's something we've got to do there, maybe. I don't know. Okay, another chest is just around here. And then we are finished with the plantation. There was also a shop nearby, but I couldn't see how we got to it. It's up here. Purchase upgrades Adewalde. Weren't sure how... It's kind of above us, but I'm not too sure how we get to it. Right, we are all clear in the plantation now. That is all done. I'm assuming the mission locked is what we need to go and do next, maybe. So the shop here, is there a way to it? Ah, I think there is. There we go. It's hidden away. Make sure no one can see him. Through the bushes. Right, let's have a look what he's got. We've got an upgrade we can do. Just about to meet up with that no gender kid in Jensen. It's difficult on a lot of them to actually know who all of them are. We can sell hunting goods, sell cargo. Okay. I haven't seen a reason to hunt currently. That's interesting. We can upgrade our rope dart pouch. There we go. Free of charge. So the other thing I want to look at, obviously ammunition. How much have we got? Berserk darts are full. Sleep darts, but haven't got many. Let's quickly get them back up to normal. Rope darts we will fill up. We'll try and use them more. So that's done. Small lead shot. We're full. We're good. Now let's have a quick look at blunderbusses. So the one we've got is a smoothbore gun. It's crude but functional. And we need, once we liberate 400 slaves, we will get the portable cannon, which has got a better spread but less range. So actually our one we're using is not bad, to be honest. And machete wise, this is what I wasn't sure of. We're currently using the rusty machete. It's a well used machete showing signs of wear. Combos low. Everything else okay. And once we've got 300 liberated slaves, we gained the Steel Force machete. I think a beauty by the looks of it. Perfect. Right, we're going to go to the mission locked part. I think that's where we're meant to be heading next, I would say. Okay, there's someone guarding slaves here. Right, it's a guy chasing this guy. We need to deal with him. Oh, I missed him.
Cut off your leg for this!
Oh, wrong guy. I was trying to save the guy who was running away, but I kind of tackled the wrong person. Let's wait. I want this guy. Tackle, there we go. Right, recruited a Maroon, saving him as he's running away from his captor, including killing other people as well, just because we tackled the wrong person, shall we say. Right, what do we got here? There is 2 guards here, or is it 2 or 1? Let's have a look. Okay, we are going to get seen trying to get past this guy. I'd rather him not call for help, so let's put him to sleep. He's knocked out. Perfect. Right, I think we're heading to the mission locked area. I can't see why it's mission locked. So we'll head there. Plantation is done. We've got a couple of viewpoints done. Can't skip the cutscene when meeting up with Green. No, some of the cutscenes you can't skip. You actually have to do them. Right. The mission is locked. Oh, so okay. So the mission is locked until we've recruited 5 more Maroons. So we do need to rescue people for a minute just to get this to work. So we haven't tried rescuing people from an auction yet. So let's try that one. So the next mission cannot be done until we've liberated these people. So we haven't done an auction. So let's have a look at one. I don't know how we help people at an auction.
You will want to bet on this one, monsieur. Good looking bunch.
Thing is, I don't know if the slaves will get killed while we're doing this, so... Right, you're down. You're down. And we can free the slaves. There we go.
My prayers have been answered.
We still need 3 more Maroons for the next mission.
You would do the same if you could.
Not too bad. So a few guys tried to stop us. Okay, so we got... This guy's beating the slaves. I don't think so. Thanks for the human shield. And he's down. So it's 2 more slaves here to liberate. 1 more Maroon needed for the next main story mission. Why have we got people? These guys. Oh, right, we're trying to free these, so they're walking past, I think, these guys. And just because they're walking past, it gave us the opportunity to take them on. It's a lot more brutal, Adewalde, I would say. A lot more brutal. Right, can we free these guys? Won't give me the option to free them, strangely. Kill the convoy. We killed the overseer. Why would it not give me the option to liberate? That's weird. Everyone is dead. I can't liberate the slaves. That's annoying, because we only need 1 Maroon. I don't know if it's because this guy's nearby and we were seen. It may be because we're yellow on the bar, maybe. I'm not sure. Right, is there anyone else? Because we're trying to liberate these guys. There we go, we can liberate now. Just need to take that guy out by the looks of it. We've done the Maroons. They are done. So we can now obtain the next main story mission, which is a ship of his own. So it wasn't too bad liberating the slaves. It kind of gave a reason to do it, which is good. Always like having a reason to do things. Right, we're going upstairs. Okay, let's go and see what we need to do next. Avengers are called Greenfellow.
Every day, more slaves arrive.
Human cargo makes for lucrative trade. I once hoped men of education could be made to see the cost. The profit makes them ignorant.
With the right vessel, you could intercept the slave ships before they arrive. Or you would be free to leave. You have already paid more than your share to the Maroon Center man, and I am no master. I cannot choose for you. This brigantine could meet your needs if you could relieve it of its crew. Bastien has volunteered her women to draw the men away. Or you could set this tower light to distract them.
Excellent options, all of them.
Okay, so we have a choice of what to do in the next bit. By the looks of it.
Firecrackers. Some of your recruits salvaged them. It's only right that you should use them.
Excellent.
Once you send me a signal, I will send our men to join you.
So Adewalde is about to get his own ship. Okay. Firecrackers will attract all nearby guards to your position when lit. Use them to create diversions and draw guards away from specific locations. We can select the firecrackers and then light them. Cool. Right. Throw the firecrackers on the floor. Draw the guards over. And assassinate both together. I'm assuming. There we go. Look at that. So use Bastion Girls to distract the guards and distract 4 guards with firecrackers. So there's a few things we need to do here. Bastion's Girls need to be used. And we also need to use firecrackers as the optional objectives. So Bastion Girls, there must be somewhere to use them. We're heading there. I'm trying to work out. Firecrackers for 4 guards, Bastion Girls as well. So firecrackers we'll try and do first. I know we can blow that up. There are men here. Where did he throw the firecrackers? Alright, they're both coming up the stairs now. Wasn't quite what I wanted to do. But there we go. I don't know if that counts towards the optional. Although they were distracted, I didn't kill them while distracted. So I don't know if that counts. Definitely distracted 2. But I don't know if it counts because we didn't kill them. Right, there are guards there as well. Obviously, if we can complete the optionals while we're doing this, we'll always try to. Sometimes we end up making us focus too much on it, but... Right, we've got firecrackers here, there are men here as well. Firecrackers on the floor. 2 guards should come and have a look. There we go, 4 guards done. You gonna fight me? Cool. Done. Right. Use Bastion Girls. So where is Bastion's Girls? That's the question. We need to use Bastion's Girls to distract. But I don't know where they are. I know where we've got to get to. Ah, I can see the girls now. They're just along here. So we're going to quickly use them and then we'll continue with the main objective. So they're just along here. There's lots of things we can blow up at any point while it's this. They're just down here. There we are. So we need to use these distract guards. Well, there's guards on our way to the objective. So, I'm thinking I know we need to place a powder keg. Let's distract these guards over this way. Come on. I'm in my way. I can't actually walk. Come on, girls. You're going to distract the enemy for me. Where are they? They're just here. Can't see them just yet. There they are. Distract. That should be enough, hopefully. There we go. Optional objectives now all done. Okay, I didn't see all these guys here. But I need to get the... keg to blow up the thing. I didn't spot all the enemies. Right, let's pick up the keg. Don't want to hold it. Pick it up. There we go. We need to place this underneath to ignite, it says. There are guards nearby. I think the girls have stopped distracting now. I'm gonna drop off. Right, we got tackled. Should be okay though. Right, there we go. I'm gonna place this. Oh, where are you? Right, he's down. He's asleep. Pick up. I didn't want the weapon. That's annoying. Right, we pick up the keg now. We're going to place it underneath here. We're going to shoot with the blunderbuss. And then I think that's that done. And ignite it. I can hold it to ignite, can't I? Actually, I don't have to shoot it. Let's ignite it. There we go. Let's get away from it. There we go. Reach the top of the mast to light the signal. The character's name is called Zeus. So whoever payment says my name, don't say Zeusty or else you'll get used for emergency food. Nice. Right, we're going to reach the top of the signal. Top of the mast is where we're heading. I've kind of ran through all the soldiers, to be fair. I probably shouldn't have done. Could have probably done this a bit more discreetly, but... I could have been discreet, I suppose. It didn't quite work out that way. Any more? No? Okay, cool. Let's go. Top of the mast we go. Yeah, we probably could have been really a lot more discreet. Right, we are going to get shot. Kind of need to get up before we shoot, so dearly. Let's go sleep darts. I know there's only one left, but I don't think I can kill him from this range. With the blunderbuss. Right, let's light the signal. It went not too bad considering we rushed in. I think the distraction is meant to mean the guards don't come after you. Whereas we kind of got seen quite quickly. But we've got the ship. Adewalde now has a ship of his own. Yes, the men he's rescued on board. Where will his adventure take him next? The men are happy. They've been freed. And both side objectives done as well, so it's 100% sync. I like the fact in this the actual optional objectives are showing up early enough that you shouldn't miss them. At least it's telling us. We had those with Black Flag, the main game, where it wouldn't tell us the optional objectives till too late. And that caused us issues. Okay. Okay.
I am surprised.
Liberate a Slaves ship.
Are you not needed in the headquarters?
I can train in order to take my place there. But when you are gone, who will captain this ship?
Right, we're going to teach him then.
You must teach me.
Aye, I will. But you must not call me captain. You are the leader of these men.
But you have earned the right. At sea, you will be my captain.
Right. Let's have a quick look at the map. We haven't had a proper look at the map yet. So this is the map for Freedom Cry. It's not bad size, to be fair, for DLC. The next mission in Port-au-Prince is locked. There's a lizard. We don't actually see a lizard. There's still 2 side activities, which are viewpoints, and 20 collectibles. But yeah, we didn't actually see a lot of this previously. So, interested for the actual size of the map. There's a liberation there. What's this down here? Maroon Hideout. We can fast travel anytime. There is 2 collectibles there. Another slave. The mission itself at the minute, this mission is locked in Port-au-Prince. We have to deal with a slave ship. So mission locked until we liberate a slave ship and liberate slaves.
How did you come by
150.
your knowledge of the sea, Ade?
It was my first true home. Buccaneers offered me my first glimpse of freedom, and I took it. I learned by observation.
They will not
Frigate there,
Nor accepted me as their captain once I had proven myself. Only the assassins offered me real authority.
There's a brig. That's a civilian ship, so obviously we don't want to damage the civilian.
Aye, on a plantation.
We're going for the slaver ship. Obviously that's why the mission is locked. I like the fact the missions are locked because it makes you want to then do the side stuff like
There could well be.
liberating
I have
slaves.
returns to find out.
Then just behind us.
Crowd it all on!
So we've got a slave ship straight ahead. That's where we're heading. Because we need to liberate the slaves. It's not enough to unlock the next mission, but we need to do a ship as well as the amount of slaves. So we do the ship first as we're on our way there. But yeah, it's interesting the way the missions are locked behind other side activities. Some people find that frustrating, I'm sure. But I like it. It gives you a purpose to a degree. Right, slow down a little bit. There's a beach here. So this is something, I don't know what. Let's slow down and have a look at it.
Douse the royals and tops!
I would assume it's just collectibles. You finally beat the Eye of the Storm. Nice. They can be annoying if you don't have anything you can use distance. They can be frustrating.
Us off the wind!
Right. I'll quickly land. I'm going to quickly explore this little bit of island. I'm assuming there'll be a chest here. There'll be probably what all there is going to be. We'll have a quick look. Whilst we're here. Here's a new island. Yeah, 1 chest and I'll do Faye. Where is my chest? There it is. Island complete, nice and easy. It was harder than the first time I tried. Oh wow. So yeah, I think range is definitely a thing. Fire works really well against them as well. That's what I found. Or pyro, I should say. Right, back on board the ship. So it's at least a side activity done along the way. I don't know if we can upgrade the ship. Let's have a look inside. I don't know what's inside the ship. I know we have the fleet for Kenway. I'm curious. Okay, so the only thing we can do, it looks like, we can go to the shop to buy. Buy, sell, and repair ship. Let's have a look at the upgrades for the ship. So cannons, we need metal. So we do need to be doing a lot of fighting, I would say, to actually get a lot of this done. Ironclad, we need to do the Liberate Slaves, hull armor. So we can do heavy shot and round shot though. Heavy shot's probably not a bad shout while we're here. So we need to fully upgrade the ship, but we need metal for that. And this is obviously the Experto Creed. I'm never going to remember that's the name of the ship, to be fair. Heavy shot, we've got 75 we can use now. Mortar shot, fire barrel. So we have got mortars. Yeah, so we're going to have to deal with other ships.
I have a few new things today.
And what's this
Would
guy?
you like to take a look?
Okay, so this is the one that does ammunition, sell cargo, and this is where we're going to get the upgrades when we have liberated a certain amount of slaves.
Later, perhaps.
Okay, good to know what's inside. Right, as I say, we need to do the slaver ship. That's one thing we definitely want to do. Hopefully we're strong enough. There is a chance we won't be. It is moving around as well. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it's everywhere. There's also a shipwreck here. I didn't think there'd be any shipwrecks in this, but obviously there is. And there'd be Adewalde getting eaten by sharks this time.
Let out some sail!
Right, let's go for the slaver ship.
As much sail as you can!
Obviously we should take on enemy ships if we see them, I think, because obviously we need it. So that's wood and sugar. We need metal, ideally, at this point. Wood and sugar don't really help us. Rum and sugar, again, doesn't help. Cloth and rum. So none of those actually help us. We need metal. And we are getting close to the slaver's ship. There's quite a bit to do at sea before you can actually go back to the next main story mission then, by the looks of it. Right. These are the slave ship. It's in the middle there. It's got other ships with it. The frigate has got metal on board as well. Okay, they both have. That's interesting. Once we're close enough, which is within 500 meters, we need to mortar, I would say. An escort ship, 2 escort ships as well.
Fire!
Oh!
The mortar! Be careful of that ship up there.
Do not attack the slaver's ship. I didn't know that. So you don't actually attack the slaver's ship. They don't need to be damaged to be boarded. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that, but that is very interesting.
Get close, so she can't use that ramp.
Fire!
Heavy shot there.
Ease off the wind!
So yeah, you don't hit the slaver's ship. You can board it without, you've got to take out the escort.
Fire! Fire!
Right, one ship is nearly down. I am just shooting heavy shot to be fair. I'm not actually aiming. Probably should aim more.
Fire! Awaiting orders!
Okay, so far we're doing okay. Obviously downside is I hit the slave ship, but I don't think I was meant to. Right. Oh, we've got another ship on our left hand side now. That wasn't there before. Where's he come from? It's not the slaver ship either. But yeah, so we don't hit slaver ships. You can just board them straight away. We can board a ship here as well. We'll use this to fix our ship, I think. So a little bit different. It's harder than the first. I've read that as well. Sorry, I keep thinking I've not read things. But yeah, at least you did it now, Mr. Madplays. At least it's done. It won't be the last one you face, I'm sure. But yeah, we know not to attack slaver ships then. Learned that the hard way. Didn't even mean to jump in the water there. You knocked me off! I'm trying to get on the ship and he keeps knocking me off. I don't think so. Right, there we go, ship done. That wasn't a slaver ship, that was one of the escort ships, but we can hopefully use it to repair ours. Yeah, we can reset the wanted level or just repair. We'll repair for the minute. Didn't have anything we needed, wanted metal, and he didn't have any, annoyingly. Right. I think there was another ship still attacking us we've got to be aware of.
Give me some speed!
And obviously we need to board the slaver ship.
Fire! Fire! Ready to fire! On your mark, Captain!
Right, that other ship's down as well. So we need to board the slaver ship. What's this one got on board? Rum and sugar. Right, okay. The slaver ship is the one we're after. We have got pirate hunters on after us as well now. I want to board
Every
this
last
ship.
scrap of duck on the wind.
At this point, that's all I want to do is board the slavers, get that done, and that's one of the missions done then. I don't think there's any optional here, because it's not a main story mission. It's the mission is locked behind liberating. So we need to liberate slaves. So these guys are fighting back to hold on to the slaves by the looks of things. I don't know how many of these we need to take out. I haven't actually seen that bit. Let's have a look. Kill the enemy crew. 15 enemy crew to kill. So 10, 11 down. 12 down. One more. Ship is ours. We have rescued 72 slaves in one go there.
This isn't a trick. You can go.
The slaver ships are definitely worth doing if you want to get your captive slaves up as quickly as possible. They're 72. Nice. No maroons though, annoyingly. Cloth, wood, metal, nice. And 5,000 reals as well. Well, actually, that's upgrades for the ship right there. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, that's upgrades for the ship. And we've now gained smoke bomb pouch, dart pouch, and appearance for the Experto Creed. We can now gain. How quick is that? Right, first slave ship done. We are wanted, and there is a ship coming after us right there. Let's deal with it. I'm assuming it's going to have metal on board, not a massive amount.
Clue up! Fire! Ready to fire, Captain! Unfurl me! Let's move!
Right, the ship chasing us down is down. So we've got this ship here to board. What's it got on board? Rum and sugar. We can sell that, admittedly. And it should restock some of our wanted level as well. We restock some of our ammunition. So let's deal with this ship. Annoyingly, we're not going to gain a massive amount of resources we needed. We need to have a look at upgrades as well for the ship. Because we gained metal. Maybe enough for a decent amount of upgrades already. Okay, we haven't really used the Blunderbuss. So let's put it on. And we'll try and use it this time. There we go, one guy down. First time I've really used the Blunderbuss properly in anger. Right, officers are down. Let's reload our Blunderbuss. Let's take down as many as we can in one now. I think I shot some of my own men there. Probably a bad thing that I've killed a few of my own. That's the problem with the Blunderbuss, it kind of suits everyone. Right, we're getting there with these guys. One more now that need to go down, the ship is ours. Some of Adewalde's moves are quite cool when he takes people out. There we go, ship is ours. That's one thing I noticed here, some of his moves are really interesting and quite good how they're done. Okay, we don't need to repair, so we'll reset our wanted level. I don't need to be wanted, you know, they only give us 20 metal, it looks like, the ships that come after us, so it's not a massive issue. Okay, what have we got here? So the other ship we could have taken on is gone. We have got some stuff over here. And as I say, we can go underneath and do some upgrades as well. What we're going to do, we still need to liberate more slaves. So I want to quickly grab what this is over here. And then we'll decide where we're going to head. Right, what's this got? Rum and sugar. Again, rum and sugar doesn't help us. Add metal, it's worth taking on, I think. So let's have a look on the map. Where are we looking now? There is an island here we can do. There's also a hammerhead shark there. Plantation down here, maybe worth Wellington. Liberate the slaves there. I think we kind of just need to liberate slaves until the mission unlocks, and once it's unlocked, we can go there. But whilst we're here, let's go to this mystery island. It's got 3 chests. We've got a hammerhead shark as well. There's no point fast travelling to Maroon Hideout just yet. And then maybe head to Wellington to liberate them slaves. If we see a ship with metal, we will be dealing with it. Because that's what we need currently. So, this has got 3... Why does it let me fire at it? I find that a bit weird that I can fire at it.
Fire!
Maybe it's defences, maybe. Okay. So we can... I think we can land here. I don't think there's an actual dock. By the looks
Reef
of
the
it.
topsails and gunnels!
There is... I can't see it. But yeah, I think we have to swim across to this kind of bay area to get onto this island. It looks a bit deserted. It looks like it's an old fort that's been destroyed, deserted. Seems to be what it is. There is 3 chests to get while we're here, so let's go and do them. There's actually one straight away on the beach. First chest done. It doesn't look like there's any enemies here. Which is weird. I was expecting something. Right, how do we get up? Like, must be a way up. I would have said. I think it's here. There we go. No? Interesting. Thought there'd be an easy climb point to get in. Doesn't seem to be at this point. Nope. You can't climb any of those to get into the area. It's a weird one, isn't it? No, you can't use the rocks to get up. So there must be a way in. I might be missing it, to be honest. But in fact, we've found a new slave ship as well now. Right, is there a way in this way? No. Big answer to that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? We know there's chests here somewhere, but we can't actually get into the actual place. Unless, obviously, there is another way to get in. And I kind of set my ship too far out, maybe. Or I might have to swim around it and just find another way in. Seems a bit weird. Good morning, Darkfield. How are you? Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Right, maybe this is the way in. So you're gonna... No, he won't climb up to actually get out there, so that's not the way in. We may have landed on the wrong point to get in, that's the thing. What about this area? There we go. Right. Still can't climb up. Oh, you can that way. There we go. There's a few issues with control at this point. Why can't he stand on there to get up? Okay, this is very weird. There we go, we're on. Okay, we know there's chests here. Let's have a look where they are. It's not going to tell me, is it? We need to explore the remains of the island then. Find the chest by the looks of things. Can we climb up there? No. Still seems really weird. You can't seem to climb anywhere to actually get anywhere. Okay. round this way. It's a very weird situation. I can't seem to find a way round to get in. To be fair, it may be locked. It may be something I'm not doing. I'm here too soon, maybe. Right, it does have a dock. But looking at this, didn't realise there's a dock. There's a slave ship nearby. We've got to deal with that shortly. So maybe it was my mistake. We've parked the other side when we should have parked at the dock, maybe. This might be our way in now, then. Right, chests are here, actually. The one is here. The annoying thing is I've now got to get back to my ship. It was my doing it. Things like we kind of dropped off at the wrong point. Fort Lully, or the remains of Fort Lully, is now done. So you can't actually go inside then, I don't think. I can get back to my ship using the little boat here. So let's go, and we're going to do the slaver ship. We know not to hit the slaver ship anymore. Deal with the escort. Slaver ship needs to stay intact.
Captain's at the helm.
Okay. So that's a frigate. They've got metal. We need that metal. That's a slaver ship. This might be a big fight. This may be a mistake. They're actually fighting themselves. Let's deal with the slavers then.
Fire! Hands out! Let's go!
Because we want the slaver ship. We need to.
Ready to march, Captain!
We need to destroy the slave escort, and then we can attack. We can go on board the ship itself.
Transfer him back! Fire!
Look, Captain, a well-placed shot there.
Too close at it!
Fire! Hit us!
Okay, I've hit.
Brace yourselves!
I've hit the slaver ship accidentally there. That's not going to help us, is it?
They're firing!
I know they're firing at us.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
That's that Jimmy Tornedos. Not but fluff.
Fire!
Captain, a well-placed shot.
Fire!
Heavy shot worked well there.
Just under the ship!
I've just hit the slaver ship. That's twice I've done damage to it.
Fire!
Right, heavy shot. That's one of the escort ships now down. We are nearly down ourselves, actually. I didn't realise we were so low health. That's an issue. We are desynchronized. I was focusing so much on not damaging the ship that I wasn't keeping an eye on our health. We certainly lost a lot of health quickly. I think that's from hitting the slaver ship. But we learn these lessons. It's not a bad thing. Right. We're here. There was the slaver ship's down here. We were going to go to here. We've done the Fort Lully. That's done. So we'll go for the Hammerhead Shark. And then we'll go for Wellington. Do we need to do the Hammerhead Shark? I'm just trying to think. Because upgrades wise, there's not any materials you need. I've seen. It's money and metal and stuff. Maybe we don't need to do the Hammerhead Shark. Let's head to Wellington though. Because that's slaves and that's what we need to be doing. So we'll head to Wellington.
Did you ever hear tell of the Jackdaw, Augustin? Kenway's ship, and mine for some months. Legends tell that she sunk somewhere off the coast of Hispaniola, but none know just where.
You believe it is here?
More likely I succumbed to nostalgia in my age.
Oh wow. So Adewalde believes the Jackdaw was sunk somewhere local. Which is a surprise. But yeah, we need to... Oh, they're fire barrels. That's not what I wanted to do. I wonder what that was in the water. But yeah, so we're heading to here. We need to liberate slaves to open the next story mission. So we're going to head to Wellington. And hopefully liberate some slaves. We've still got an hour and a half of the stream left, so we've got quite a bit of time still. We can do the shark, but I don't think there's a need to. I can't see an upgrade that requires materials. So, at the minute, I don't think we have to do it. Gunboat there, gunboat, they don't help us. What's that there? Man of war, sugar and cloth, again. That's guarding this port. We may have to take on the man of war. Yeah, I think we've got to take on the man of war. I know he's attacking. We're attacked from both sides now. There's a load of ships next to us as well here. Now attacking. The man of war is the one we're after. We want to liberate these slaves. I don't know how well this is going to go, admittedly. But yeah, we need to take out the man of war if we want to liberate the slaves from Wellington. The man of war was guarding. Nice heavy shot there. We are taking some damage though. We're nearly down again, aren't we? Not good. Yeah, we're nearly down from the mortar attacks on this. Can we get closer maybe? Oh. I didn't think we got hit, but we got desynchronized. Not sure how that happened. I pressed speed up to try and get to the back of the man of war, and then we got desynced. We'll try this again. I think we can beat the man of war. In fact, before we do the man of war, we know we've got metal to upgrade, so let's quickly upgrade the ship. We kept meaning to do this before we got in there, but we're going to try and do Wellington to liberate the slaves, to unlock the main story mission. So we'll have a look at ship upgrades first. I think we've got some metal. We should be able to. Let's buy upgrades. So, cannons, we haven't quite enough metal yet. Mortar, we can't. Round shot, we can. Heavy shot, it's only money to upgrade those, actually. Let's do that. For hull armour, we've got enough for hull armour. That will help. Heavy shot, 6,000. We're not going to spend money on much else, I don't think, and we've got resources to sell if we need to. There we go. So that's all the upgrades we can do. We just need metal mainly and money, but money's not an issue. Ammunition wise, we are basically full. We should be fine. Right, we're going to attempt to take out the man of war for a second time, and then hopefully liberate slaves that are nearby. That's the plan. I'm just going to reply to someone on Discord. Someone's saying there's no stream this morning. I'm not sure, we may not have got a notification. Okay, so ship is upgraded. While we're here, while we're down here, we may as well grab all our upgrades for... Oh no, wrong person. This guy over here, we can grab all our upgrades for liberating the slaves while we're here. It's just easier done. So, pouches. Smoke bomb pouch has now been upgraded. And dart pouch has now been upgraded as well, as we've got enough liberated slaves done for that. And that'll do for the minute. Right, let's go and take on this man of war for a second time. Hopefully we can deal with it this time and then liberate these slaves. That's the plan.
Captain Strick.
Are we close enough to do a mortar attack? We're not quite. Right, so with a man of war with fires mortars, we've got to be close enough that it can't mortar us, and we've got to use heavy shot and stick pretty close to it, I think. That's the best way. Right. Some damage from a distance. But yeah, we're going to need to be careful of its mortar.
Fire!
We are ready.
Fire! Stay out of range.
It's a nice shot there.
On your mark. Fire!
We've got better armour now as well. Hopefully that will help us with this. Although we are taking some damage. Alright, let's brace for this. Volley of cannonballs coming in on us. Nice shot there though. Problem is when you brace you can't shoot, and that's the problem. I think the heavy shot missed a little bit there. There we go. We're doing okay against it. I think better this time. There we go. Man of War is down. Let's go on board the Man of War. We'll fix the ship afterwards, I think. Man of War is down. And then we've got the island here to liberate as well. No worries, Mr. Well Placed. No worries, no reason to say sorry. Thank you for the like, for the words, much appreciated. Okay. We are now destroyed the Man of War. We now need to take it down, repair our ship at least, and then we'll go and deal with the slaves. The only problem with this is having to wait for the ship to get high enough to take some of these shots with these weapons. It takes time to get alongside. Right, we're out of bullets. So let's make sure the blunderbuss is on. It is indeed. Let's head across to the other ship. Kill the captain. We've got a few things to do here. I like that he kind of attacks the ankle first, doesn't he? And we've got blood powder reserves as well. That's something else we've got to do. Right, the crew is going down pretty quickly. Captain is up here. So we'll deal with the captain as well. We have got the blunderbuss ready to attack when we're ready. I think we should take out the captain in one shot. The captain is now down. Blunderbuss did its job. So we need powder kegs, or powder reserves, I should say. Right, where are they? There's none up here, I don't think. The powder reserves are down this way. I need to reload the blunderbuss, I think. I was trying to shoot the powder reserves and not defending myself. Right, can I shoot the powder reserves now? There we go. One more powder reserve still to do. I need to reload really before I can. And that is the enemy crew done as well. Man of War taken down. Wellington is now ripe for the taking. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. No worries, Crazy Irishman. It just seemed weird that you messaged that on Discord. I was like, we've been live for 2 hours. But it's all good, don't worry. Right, we've repaired the ship. We're going to dock at Wellington, liberate the slaves. That will unlock the next main story mission. That's the plan. But yeah, how are you today, Crazy Irishman? Didn't fully fix the ship, I must admit, but it's helped. Okay.
Loose man sails!
Now, we've got to find the dock.
Loose the man!
I don't know. I think we dock here. Yes, it is. And then I've got to go in and liberate the slaves, and that will go towards what we need to open the main story mission up. So yeah, that's the only thing you've missed really, Crazy Irishman. The start of this, which 3 or 4 missions probably, and some of the basis of it, so like liberating slaves, and the main story missions are locked behind liberations and liberating slaves.
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
Right, we are going to head in and free the slaves. That's the plan. We need to find the key holder as well. So, I want to go back to... I've got Berserk darts to use, we haven't used them yet. They're going to be no different to the main game, I would say. Okay. There's a viewpoint nearby as well, that would be handy to have. Right, there's a few guards here. None of these are the key holder though, annoyingly. What I may do though, let's berserk dart one of them. Let them deal with each other. More guys we take out, the easier it is for us. I thought this was liberating slaves, but not by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look on the map. I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a liberation slaves, but currently it's not saying that. Right, that's 3 men taken out by, well, the 3 of them, the 4 of them. You gonna come on, have a look. I don't mind. Turns his back, I'm taking him out. There is a guy walking that way as well. I just don't want him to go for an alarm, that's the only thing. We'll get the viewpoint as well while we're here. Okay. Just in case he went for an alarm. Right, viewpoint is here. Some of these crops have been cut down. Okay. Hoping I can get up via the back. Because them guards there otherwise may become a problem. There's a chest nearby. I can hear something making a noise, so it could be a chest nearby. Yeah, if we get the viewpoint, at least then we should know where we're heading. There we go. Let's synchronise. Unfortunately, homesick day, not feeling 100% still for side effects. It's amazing how long they last. I must admit, my breathing's still not brilliant. But, you know, it'll get itself sorted one day. Okay, there was some enemy this way. Didn't want to do that. I was going to try and see if I can take him out from above. We can. The mistake I've made is this guy. How is he defending our sword? I was going to call it a sword. It's not a sword. It was defending with his hands. Not sure about that one. Okay. There's 5 chests to find here as well. Obviously, we need to stop the alarms going off. We're still looking for the key holder. Which I think is, yeah, further up than us. So we've missed a couple of chests down backwards, but we'll come back to those once we've done the main part. Which is the key holder. Can we find him? There he is. So is he going to be away from the other guys, or is he going to be still near them the whole time? We have got berserk darts, so actually let's make him go berserk. No, we've done it the guy next to him. I was going to make him berserk so they kill him. He'll die no matter what. That didn't really work, did it? Right, I'm going to kill make the guy the key to go berserk. Hopefully he'll take a few with him. We can then take the key. Grab the chest that's nearby as well. Right, he took out a few. Come here. Adewalde, we'll take him out. Definitely a lot more brutal. It's one thing I've noticed. We are a lot more brutal as Adewalde than Edward. Less refined as well. Okay, we have the key to the store. We can now unlock the doors and liberate the slaves. So actually, this is the difference between normal Black Flag and this. We can now go and liberate the slaves using the key. I think the chest is above me. I hear it making a noise. So there we go. So yeah, whereas normally we'd go to one point and unlock the door and take the stuff from the warehouse, this time we have to unlock several doors, and that gets the slaves free. And this is why I was here, to liberate the slaves, to unlock the main story mission. It's currently locked behind how many slaves we've unlocked. Right, there is a chest here, there is a couple of guards. Again, we can do a berserk dart, there we go. Grab the chest. What I was hoping is the guards would go towards the guy's berserk. Oh, I'm nearly dead. I don't know what happened there. I must have taken a hit and nearly knocked me completely out. I can't see enough to actually be able to fight back. Let's hold on a minute. Right, the Berserk guy went down as well. We just suddenly lost a massive load of health in one shot, but we survived. Right, first door opened. Slave pens unlocked. First of 3. We've unlocked it though. Does that count as 1? Yes. He tells them not to leave just yet, which is interesting. He tells them there's something I've got to take care of first, which is, yeah, different. So there's definitely a different mix to these. They feel different as well, which is definitely not a bad thing. I like the fact they feel different. Right, just another alarm done, just in case, to stop reinforcements. Okay, we got the next pen is over here. Again, there are guards nearby. There's 3 guards, in fact, nearby. That's what I want to do there. Berserk dart on that guy. They should go and fight. If they fight, it just frees us up. It saves us having to fight everyone. Right, they both took him out. I say that as we run in. The alarm's down, so I'm not got any worries about them hitting an alarm, to be fair. Yeah, Adewalde is a lot more vicious and brutal. The kill moves actually remind me a lot of Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The kill animations are more that akin to that. Whereas we didn't really have them brutal animations with Edward. Okay, second pen dump. 1 to go. It's a chest just down here, so let's grab it while we're here. Makes sense. And then do the pen, and then I think 1 or 2 more chests. Graphically, the game has looked brilliant so far, but I will say there are a few glitches graphically. Nothing horrendous, but they are noticeable. Adewalde does get stuck a few times. Okay, this is the last pen. And then they should all be allowed to escape, I think. And I don't know if that's enough now to open the next story mission or not. We'll have to check.
You are not safe yet. Go, find the others.
There we go. Slaves are gone. So Plantation liberated. 30 or 30 slaves liberated. 10 Maroons who will join our cause. Liberation rewards. We have now got the ironclad ram that we can add to the ship. That's the liberation rewards for Liberate Slaves. And we've gained Resistant Fighters 1 and Plantation Raid bonus 1 as well for the recruited Maroons. We do need to go and collect those rewards though. Before we do that, this is now an abandoned plantation because we've cleared it. We've got 1 chest to go and clear before we leave. And then we are done. I think the main story mission is still locked. I think we're short by a couple of slaves, unfortunately. We're going to have to go and either do another plantation or find the other slavers' ship. I would say that I like the element of having missions locked behind how many slaves you've liberated, because it kind of says how far through his journey Adewalde is. I get that, but it does mean you're going to have to... the way our plan style works, it works for us, but I can see a lot of people being annoyed that they can't just go and do what they want when they want it. Like, you can't just continue the main story. You do have to grind side stuff to be able to do so. I think we gained... No, we didn't gain any of those. Ammunition, do we gain any? Make sure... We do need to actually restock everything, so let's fill everything. Berserk darts. Sleep darts, I haven't got any. Firecrackers is a different element, it's just another way of distracting enemies. So definitely different. Small lead shot for the blunderbuss. And smoke bombs, we haven't really used. I always forget about smoke bombs. I can sell cargo as well.
Bide
So the ironclad ram is what I wanted to add to the ship. So we should be able to get this from here. So if we go by, and then I'm assuming it's an upgrade. Ironclad ram is free. We've unlocked it. So now we can ram the ships with an ironclad ram. Should help us. We still need metal for all our upgrades to our mortar and cannons. The ultimate set of cannons, though. Sounds good. How good would it be? Mortars, we're still only, we're only sure by a couple, so it's not massively worth spending loads of money at the minute. And the appearance, we can change obviously how we look, but I'll keep it as standard as always. Don't really deal with cosmetics. But that's the ship upgraded with the ram. Let's find out how many more slaves we need to liberate, so we can unlock the next story mission. I must admit, I don't see Freedom Cry talked about very much when people talk about Assassin's Creed games. I don't know why that is. It's fun. Like I say, I think the finishing moves, the kill moves, are a lot more brutal than we're used to. Viewpoint's done. I was just checking for a second. So what do we need to unlock the next mission? It's not going to tell us, is it? Progress tracker. No, it's not going to tell us. Okay. It will tell us in a minute, I'm sure. It's trying to tell us now. So where are we heading next? So that's the plantation cleared. There is an island with, we don't know what's here. Scuffell Island. While we're here, I suppose we should head there. I've got no reason to do a bull shark that I've found so far. We'll keep an eye out for a slaver ship. This one, it should head south. And that's some more slaves that way. We've got something there. And we've got an undiscovered location there. So we might as well clear these while we're this side of the map. And then we'll head back north. As I say, we're just trying to unlock the next main story.
Get the mainsails into the wind! Crowd on every inch
And if you see ships of metal, we need metal. Look at the location, that's where I've just come from. Told us we can look at the location, but we've just been there. The ship handling is very similar to the main game, I'll give you that. It does handle the same. The upgrade path's different, which is quite interesting. Well, there's fighting ahead of us between ships. What have we got? The small ship's going to have nothing. Civilians, we'll leave them alone. So the brig has got metal, HMS Swift. And we've got wood on the other brig. So the Swift we should try and deal with and get the 83 metal off it. So let's do that. I'll happily take on the Swift. Wouldn't mind trying our ram as well on it. Let's try our ram. We've got the metal ram. Did a bit of damage, I wouldn't say a massive amount, we did a bit. We've got a hunter ship on us as well. Not that I'm worried. They don't do a lot of damage to hunter ships. There we go. Head straight for it. It's going to go alongside. Heavy shot and boarding. I think I did it in one. Heavy shot and boarding, did I do it in one or not? I think I did, yes. So, this is the metal we needed. And they both went to ram each other, I think, went alongside, and we ended up heavy shotting it instead. And boarding it at the same time, so that's worked really well. Gotta wait till we're a bit closer. And 10 crew to take out, and once they're out, we'll get the metal. I'm not worried about our wanted level being high either, because we don't really want it attacking us while we're trying to deal with slaver ships, so I'm not overly worried about wanted level being high. Whereas before we needed it for certain materials. Doesn't seem the same this time around. Right, halfway done with the enemy crew. Let's put the blunderbuss back in for ourselves. And we've got our machete. I do like the blunderbuss, it is just powerful. So we do end up killing your own men sometimes as well. Especially when you're boarding ships, the blunderbuss does take out everyone in the vicinity. Doesn't choose as such. Okay. We probably could fix our ship a little bit. We don't need much. But 83 metal. That might be enough metal now to do another upgrade to the ship. We needed 300. We may have enough. I think one was 200, one was 300 actually offhand. We got 315. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a quick look how much we needed. Cannons was 300 and mortar was 300. Money we can sell stuff, it's not much. So cannons would be worth having. I need to get out the fight, I think, first. I don't think it will let us do it while we've got a fight on our hands.
Fire! Let out some sail!
The hunter ship is behind us. We've dealt with the last one that came after us pretty quickly, so I'm not worried about the hunter ship.
Fire!
So that ship's ready for us to take on as well now. Only had wood on board, didn't it? I know that. Okay, let's deal with the hunter ship, shall we? Trying to turn because I want to get a ram on it. But instead we're not. But we're going to do fire barrels. There we go, it's down. Hunter ship down because of our fire barrels. I want to say the ships seem weaker in this than they did in the main game. I don't know. Obviously, we haven't upgraded much of the ship yet, but yet the enemy, I don't know, they just feel really weak. Well, we destroyed it with fire barrels. That's all we did. It went past the back of us, put some fire barrels in the water, and it's down. I don't know. Just the way it's coming across at the minute. It seems ships are weaker than they were previously in the main game. Right, let's do a few of these. There we go. Let's go and take on a few. Jailers looking for runaway slaves and will call for help. I don't know why it's telling us that when we're at sea. Oh yeah, that's a way to take out loads at once. Good old Blunderbuss. Right, there we go, they've surrendered. You don't seem to get much from these either, so it is probably worth lowering a wanted level. Because they don't give you many resources. 20 wood, 20 metal, that's what the last one had as well. So yeah, we might as well just take down a wanted level. They don't. Whereas before you get a decent amount of metal, it's worth having them chase you. I don't think it is on this. But we also know we can now upgrade our cannons. So that's something we do need to do. So I can now release the wheel. We are heading to the island there because it's there and we're nearby. I want to see what's there. Let's quickly go and upgrade our cannons though. I think cannons over mortar, I would say. One shot of mortar fire and fire. That was a quick defeat. I know. Well, we didn't even use the mortar on the hunter ship because we used it on the other ship that went down. That's what I mean. I wonder if the ships are easier to take down suddenly now. It's the way it seems. We're good with everything else. So we've just upgraded the ship. We've got more cannons. Not that we really needed them, to be honest. But yeah, while we're here, we might as well clear whatever we've got around us, and we don't need to head south of the map anymore. I wouldn't have said. And yeah, the diving missions. Not the diving mission. We haven't done the diving mission that's on there yet. The shark rowing boat missions. Don't see the point of them. Haven't seen a reason for us to do them as of yet. Okay, so there's a ship over here. I can sink it, to be fair. What's it got on board? Wood and cloth. I'm going to sink it. And we're going to go and collect what it's... I think, actually, no, I'm not going to sink it with anything. I'm going to hit it. Sink it, collect the stuff in the sea. There's no point boarding it. We're not going to gain anything. Looking at the upgrades, we don't need wood. It's only metal. So, there's nothing it's going to give us that's going to help us at this point. So we'll hit it. I didn't sink it. I was hoping to sink it. It's sunk now. Well, we've lured some wood, some cloth, heavy shot. I just want to grab whatever this is in the water over here, then we're going to turn back, quickly have a look at the island, and then we'll head off to try and get some more slaves liberated so we can open up the story.
Reefing all tops!
That wasn't worth it, 1 metal. Hope for a little bit more than that. Right, so this island is where we're heading. I don't think there's anything now than a couple of chests. We shall see. And then we'll head probably for the slaver ship. That's the quickest way of getting slaves. There seems to be a bit of a fight going on nearby with some sort of ships. So we may need to join in on that in a minute.
We're headed straight for Clues up!
Oh, there's a whale on the land here.
Drop anchor!
There's a secret here. It's not a chest. I was expecting a chest, but it's a secret. I think it's to do with the whale. Look at the size of that. So there is something to do with the whale. The whale is beached on the land while some pirates seem to have been celebrating, maybe. So we've got gained a secret. I don't know what the secret is. It just said secrets. A set of large pouches for all your ammunition. The previous owner won't mind. So we just gained some large pouches for all our ammunition, free of charge, for that secret. But yeah, they were enjoying a bit of drink with rum by the campfire. And a whale decided to beach and take them all out in one go. There's nothing else here, so let's head back to the ship. And then we need to find the next load of slaves. So, I think, quick look where the slaver ship is. I know there's a big fight going on here. But there's not a slaver ship in sight. Okay. Well, we're going to head over here then. See what's over here. I thought the slaver ship would be there, but it's not. So there's no point us joining in currently.
Get the man's free! Tops, gallants!
So we're going to head to this question mark over here, as it's one we haven't done. It's far away, but then it means we don't have to come back. Is my thinking. But yeah, upgraded pouches, free of charge, just by finding one secret. That's not bad. Hoping this may involve some slaves. If not, we kind of know where we need to head. But upgrading the ship doesn't seem of big importance at this point. I'm assuming later it might do, but we seem overpowered anyway. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. And also, the crew don't sing on this one. The Black Flag, the crew would sing shanties as you travelled around the globe. Adewalde's crew does not sing. There are no shanties to be found, unfortunately. Which seems a bit weird. But there we go. Must be a reason they don't sing. Right, we're nearly here. What is it? That's the question. Again, the whale that's there, I don't see the need to do it. We don't gain any upgrades by doing the hunts, so there's no real point. There's a big ship over there though. What's that got on board? Wood and metal. That might be worth a little look at the frigate. Let's have a quick look on the island first though. Okay. We'll quick look on the island, see whatever it's got. Oh, it's another whale, I think. So is this going to be another secret, maybe? And then we may go for the frigate because it's got the metal we need, and then we'll go from there. We still need more slaves to do the main story. Yeah, this looks to be. Oh, wasn't it? It looked like a whale beach. It's not. It's a piece of a ship. I don't know why I thought that looked like a whale. Looks nothing like it close up, admittedly. Right, there's one chest here, which is just here. And that is done. Island complete. There's not much to these islands, I will say that. There's very little. It does give us a fast travel location, though. Right, is the frigate still here? If it is, we'll take it. If it isn't, we won't. Yes, it's there, isn't it? Right, it's got metal. That's the only thing we really need. So we're going to go for the frigate. We're going to hit the frigate, take it down, grab the metal, and then we may even fast travel to get closer to plantations or the slavers ship. Right, it's now coming towards us, that's not a bad thing.
Fire! Fasten yourselves! Fire!
Steer away!
Fire!
The hell, Monday! We'll break up. We've been marked!
There we go.
Ease off the
Turn
wind!
a bit better.
Fire!
Again, the ships don't take much to take them out, it seems. I don't know if we are just overpowered, or I don't know. It just seems weird that we can take ships out so easily.
They're foundering!
They seem to be stuck on a wave. There we go. Ship is down. Metal should now be ours.
Ease off the wind! Haul in all sails!
Turn. I need to get next to it to board it.
It's loose! Do you hear the news?
Board the ship, grab the metal, and then we'll have a look for where the slaver ship is, or the other plantation, head that way. I want to do more main story, but we've got to do side stuff to unlock the main story. Which is nice in one way, but I can assume a lot of people will be annoyed by it. Alright, let's board the ship, let's get the medal. Destroy the enemy's flag. Just waiting for one of those to come, so he's climbing to the top, taking down the flag. It's easily done, to be fair, the flag. Right, there we go. 7 crew down. 8 to go. Well, that's the captain of the ship down anyway. Right, we're going to head for the flag. It's always nice to get out of the way early. Don't know if my blunderbuss will hit that guy, so I won't attempt it. Blunderbusses are a lot more close combat than anything else. Oh, don't go up. Why can I not climb up to get the flag? There we go, it will now. For some reason it wouldn't climb the first time. 4 more crew needed. Flag is done though. Right, we need to head back down now and deal with the rest of his crew. Getting down from the flags is an annoying part, because you've got to get a certain point and then you can get down via the hook just here. In fact, you've got to get to that point first. There we go. 2 more crew needed down. 1 more crew needed down. We've got to kill the last one. There we go, come on. There we go. Oh no, it's not that one didn't count. I did count now. There we go. Last one down. It took its time to count. We did it. But that's some more metal as well for the ship upgrades. We might as well fix the ship over here. Yeah, we'll fix the ship. The wanted level, they seem to appear quite quickly, but they're not difficult to beat, so it's not such a big deal. Time consuming, admittedly. Okay. Hunters are now looking for us, that's not a massive issue. Right, we have got to head back north. There's something here to do. We want to be heading over this way if we can. That's a slave ship. That will give us the option to unlock them now. The next story mission. So let's fast travel to here, Fort Lully. Head north, we've got the diving mission, and then the slave ship. That should be enough to open up next story. That's my thinking.
Loose and catch the wind!
Unless we get to the slave ship first, because I think it's here. There we go. So we'll do the slave ship first, because we're right next to it. Take down the escort. Don't touch the slave ship. Don't need to attack the slave ship. Pirate hunters are after us as well. Let's deal with this. And then get these slaves. And then the next story mission should then open up.
Ready, Captain! Fire!
The mortar! Hit from range!
Here it comes!
There's a mortar coming in supposedly.
Fire! Break!
My heavy shot kind of hit. Wasn't as clean as I would have liked. I think we hit the hunter ship as well, as it came for us. So the hunter ship is down actually. Okay, that ship's down as well. I think there was an escort ship. So we looted some wood and some cloth. So the hunter ship we can go and repair our with. Go close enough to board it. The support ships don't generally, I don't think you can board them. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, you missed us. That kind of got a glancing hit. Right, we took a bit of damage there, admittedly. My plan is we get to the hunter ship, we fix our ship with that one. Yeah, because we are so nearly down. So let's get the hunter ship done. That way we should be able to repair. There we go. Hold to board. We'll repair our ship. It won't be a full repair. It will give us another chance to take out these slaver ships. I was saying our ship seemed quite OP, and then this fight it seems to be struggling a little bit. It's a bit weird, isn't it, how it works sometimes. Right, we just got 3 more crew to take down. And then we can repair ours. Waiting for him to attack us, but he wasn't going to, annoyingly. There we go, over done. The wife says good morning. After night shift, and she's got further into the story, the ships will get harder. Yeah, maybe they will as the further in we get. Good morning to the wife. Yeah, as you get further, they probably will get harder, to be fair. That could be why we suddenly went from being really OP to not. Not it matters, it's still, you just got a tactics, isn't it, really? Okay. So the escort ships for the slave ship is still here. Hasn't changed.
Right there, Captain. On your mark, Captain. That's their weak spot. Take the shot. Ready to fire, Captain.
Turned too much. I wanted to fire, but we've turned a little bit too much there, and I can't get the kind of. There we go. That one's down. There's one still to go. It's that one there. I just needed the angle. I think we've got that one as well. Right, so slaver ships can now be boarded, which should unlock main story. A wanted level has been raised as well, annoyingly, but we'll deal with that in a short while. So slaver ship we need to board. We can free the slaves, and then hopefully main story can now continue. Because that's what we'd like to be able to continue with. There's some rum and some sugar there, and some heavy shot and some mortar shot. There's some more, something to pick up over here.
Hole in the stunsails.
Okay, boarding time. Let's go and get this done. Free the slaves. So we need to kill 15 crew to release the slaves. And there are 90 slaves and 10 maroons here. See someone climbing up the riggings over there. I think I just took out the captain as well. Right, let's head across. These guys are fighting hard to keep their ship, I must admit. Right, 5 are down, 6 are down, 7. I'm going to try and use my blunderbuss, but it takes a bit of time to come out blunderbuss. It's not always a quick thing to swap to and use. Okay, that's 10 down. Reload our blunderbuss for a second. We need a decent shot so we can take out more than one with the blunderbuss, ideally. There we go, firepower trophy achieved. I think we took out 5 in one. I think it was 5, maybe 4. But we've released the slaves.
You don't need to worry anymore.
And they're happy. So 90 liberated slaves there, that takes us up to 234. Another 10 maroons, it's 41, and we've got some cloth, some wood, metal, real. So, we've gained the blunderbuss ammo pouch for liberated slaves and the firecracker bag 1 for the liberated slaves. The resistance rewards, we've gained the ammunition rebates and resistant fighters level 2 as well. It's not taken that long to get through these, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely not taking us long. But hopefully that's enough now to unlock the main story mission. It has indeed. The main story mission, Lifting the Veil, is now unlocked. Before we head to it, because we're going to fast travel there, it just makes life simpler. Let us do all the upgrades for the ship. I think we've got enough metal now. Grab all the upgrades to the pouches, so then we know that's all done.
I have a few new...
So pouches wise, we've now got the firecracker bag, blunderbuss ammo pouch. So that is all upgrades for pouches done. That is currently telling us anyway. I better refill our small lead shot. I don't think there's anything else needed. Is there? Yeah, we'll refill everything while we're here. We're going into a main story mission. I suppose it's best to have everything filled. I don't know how much we're going to use firecrackers, to be fair. Not going to refill them. I'm not going to refill those. Okay. I was considering buying a new machete, but we can't. We can only get that one from 300 liberated slaves. Words out. And a portable cannon. Yeah, not right. Okay. Ship upgrades. I think we've got the metal to do the mortar now. The scoring system or whatever seems different to Black Flag or Red. It is different in that regard, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it. I just feel, I don't know. Upgrading the ship doesn't seem like there's a need to, if that makes sense. Because we are quite OP, generally. So I kind of begrudge doing it, but then I know we should because you'll come unstuck at some point. The missions being locked, I like that. It forces you to go and do the side stuff, but we would have done them anyway. But I can see how people would be annoyed by it. But, main mission, that's where we can head now. So, I know we've still got a few... So we've done the south of the map. Other than the hideout, we can fast travel there though at any point. But the south of the map is done. The north of the map we still need to do. So we'll go back and do that shortly. But this is where we're heading. Main story mission is Port-au-Prince. Doesn't tell me where though. So let's fast travel to Port-au-Prince and do the main story mission. I'm assuming the next one will be locks again, so that's when we head back out to sea. Although we haven't long left. We actually, my last main story mission was obtaining the ship and escaping from there with the slaves that we'd helped. And now we're heading back. Okay, there's 2 viewpoints and found 20 chests. We haven't really looked a lot for the chests, admittedly. But that's what we need to do. Again, we can rescue slaves while we're here as well.
Only the best merchandise is fit to be sold.
Just killing the guys holding the prisoner slaves. And then we can liberate these from the auction. It's not, I thought it was down. There's 2 slaves and 2 maroons here. So we'll save them from the auction. And that's some more people then liberated.
Merci, monsieur.
There we go.
Deserve to have a choice.
Always liberate people whenever we can. Okay, so the main story mission is just down here. There's a couple of things along the same way, chests and stuff. So we'll grab the chest probably. But we are going to head for the main mission. Okay, there is a big guy here who'll call reinforcements. Where is he? These big guys you've got to be a bit more wary of because they will call reinforcements. Stop calling your reinforcements on me. Right, there is a chest in here. I know it's restricted, but I want the chest. Okay, now we can get out. There is another chest here. I think it's above. I can hear it shimmering. There it is. It is up here. Another chest gained. Ignore the barrel that's rolling around on our feet. Right, main story straight ahead of us. That's what we're aiming for. We've got some more men being beaten. So we'll rescue these slaves as well. I've been shot. Oh, they've all turned up now, haven't they? So admittedly, we just used the blunderbuss as a kill shot. That was quite cool. Right, human shield over the sniper. Trying to liberate these slaves. That's all we're trying to do. Lovely human shield. No, we didn't fire in the end. Right, we are going to get shot again in a second. That's not good. We need to escape. Been shot a few too many times there. I still need to liberate the slaves, admittedly. They're still looking for me. Liberate the slaves. There we go. 2 Maroons were liberated. Done and dusted. They have the key to the jail, actually. That's what we needed there. Right, I'm going to take out the sniper, because he's annoying me now. We are aiming for the main mission. That's what we're trying to get to. But every time we see slaves, we've been liberating as we go, and obviously that encounters its own problems. And you draw attention to yourself. I don't know where you're aiming, but that's not on me. There we go. I don't know where the key is. Otherwise, I would quickly let them escape. Any of them got the key? I don't think any of these have got the key. If they haven't, we can't actually help the slaves. Oh, there's the key. Hello, sir. I need your key, sir. Right, more slaves to help. We are going to head to the main mission. We'll get carried away. It's clearing slaves if we're not careful.
How can I repay you, monsieur? It's not over yet.
Right, that's the slaves liberated. We're going to head to the main mission, otherwise I will just keep clearing side stuff. Because it's just, they're everywhere. So ignore everything else for a minute. Let's get this next mission done. I'm assuming we'll be locked anyway out the next one after this. There's no reason to not just head for it. And here we are. Let's open the door. What do we find inside? So we're back to see the Madame. We've helped her anyway, so hopefully she'll now give us a bit more information. Lifting the veil.
Monsieur Adewalde, the Mayon cause has made an ally of you. Augustin speaks highly of your help.
I do not know how much longer I'll be able to continue, but the Maroons are outstanding warriors. Augustin has provided me with everything I might need to get by until I return to my brothers.
I believe you owe me a parcel then.
Let me hold it a while longer, for safekeeping.
You are not a man of your word.
My word was perhaps. It stands.
How little you must think of me.
On the contrary, You have maintained your freedom among the French by the deft handling of your indispensable business. I respect you highly, but would be a fool to trust anyone so clever so soon.
What a keen eye and sweet tongue you have. Since you cannot provide me with the one thing I truly desire, I hope to compel you to demonstrate some respect by some other means.
I would consider it.
I need a careful and observant man to investigate the gouverneur. I must know what distracts him, and why he enforces the Code Noir ever more strictly. The lives of the slaves depend on it.
I share your curiosity. I'll pay you this favor for the slaves.
Perhaps there is some honor in you yet. You will need a disguise. Please, change into these.
So it looks like we need to look into the governor, see what he's all about. Why is he enforcing this new code, or the code a lot more harshly against slaves? And we have an outfit.
Slaves' rags. What do you mean by this indignity? Do you mean to see me recaptured?
Indignity? Do you hold your enslaved brothers in such low esteem?
Do you hold any man in high esteem? Or are we all pawns?
I haven't even got my assassin blades,
so
it's just their
lucky.
fists.
There is no trick. It is only that, well, the Gouverneur de Fayette will host a soirée soon. And imagine, I am not invited.
Ah.
The excess of the occasion calls for an abundance of supplies to be delivered to his mansion. That's where you come in. With your crate, you will blend in with the men delivering the goods. Once on the grounds, you can spy on the good Gouverneur.
Will the overseers not notice one man extra? Or are you simply unconcerned for my well-being?
I've never met an overseer who could tell two slaves apart. Nevertheless, be careful. I sense you are as bright as you are strong. You will figure it out.
Yes, ma'am.
It's actually a really good plan. I like the idea of the plan. And there's no way the overseer is going to know every slave, is there? So, it gives us an opportunity. There's the slaves carrying stuff in.
Here they come. Join the line. Be careful.
Right, there's a crate. We're going to join the line.
What's going on back there? Fall in line.
Who are you? A friend.
So that was a slave we bumped into talking to us
This is
there.
a joke to you. No. You will get us all killed.
Right, Governor's grounds.
Another fete for the pig? You are too complacent.
Kind of got to ignore anything that's going around us to mistreat the slaves, as that will take us away from what we're trying to do.
Chers messieurs. All right, enough socializing. Back to work.
Right, we've got to follow the slaves to go back to work. So I'm assuming they're gardening, looking at it.
I'm a prince, you realize? I'm a prince for putting up with it.
And I assume we need to escape after that.
What good is complaining?
I will remember you said that.
Quiet now.
So as soon as the opportunity, blend in with the slaves. As soon as the opportunity allows, we need to get away and deal with and go and see the governor. I think. Blend in with the slaves.
Friend, does the guard change often?
As often as night moves today.
Thank you.
If you are a friend, you be loved.
Slaves are asking us to prove ourselves to be a friend of theirs, which means letting them escape, I'm assuming. Right, kill the overseer who led the guards. That's the optional. Is kill the overseer who led the guards. But I don't know who he is. So that's an interesting option. We've managed to do every optional so far. Not sure about this one. Eagle vision to tag enemy guards. So there's one there, we've got to be careful of him. I don't know which overseer led us in. Other than taking out every single overseer, I don't know who actually let us in. Someone did, and then we have to locate the governor. We need to take that guy up top, I think, out. I think it's one of those two, but I don't know. Kill the overseer who led the slaves. So we need to get down there. I need to not be seen, ideally. Okay. This guy definitely needs dealing with. Only got fists, that's the other thing. I don't need to assassinate, to be honest. Right, who was the one who brought us in? That's the question. It's one of these two, but I don't know which one. Right, there's a guy there. He's going to come and have a look this way. It's going to be one of these 3, 4, 5, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try and take a load of them out and see, hopefully we get the optional objective hit. I think that's our best bet. Can't see another way to do it other than just take as many out as possible. Didn't want to do that. Picked the body up accidentally. I was trying to whistle. Okay. Anyone else going to come this way? No? Another one down. I can't believe I've not found the one who brought the slaves in. Surely. Okay, there is one guy left there. Whistling's not going to bring him to us though, is it? I need to get to that bush alongside there, I think. Well, he's kind of moved. Maybe because I've not assassinated them. Maybe. We'll see if this one does. If this one doesn't click it, then I'm assuming I need to assassinate them all. Maybe not. He actually didn't give us a chance to assassinate. These ones were still giving us the option to assassinate. So far it's none of these guys. Seems weird. I thought we'd dealt with the people that brought us in. The only one left, obviously, there is a guy in here. I've basically got to go around and kill every single person until we find out who brought us in, don't I? Seems to be the only way forward. There's a guy over there. Someone at the gate there. There's 2 there by the alarm. Let's deal with the alarm first. I'm going to try and coax one of these 2 in. Are you going to tell me it's the one in yellow over there? That's who we need to take out, the one in yellow. they're both down. I want the second alarm out. Let's get that done first. No worries, Cass. You were forward have ended by now. No, we've got another 20 minutes before we finish. But no worries. Thanks for saying hi and bye. We'll see you again soon, Cass. Right. The one in yellow is the one we've got to deal with. I have got berserk darts. I'm thinking berserk darts. It's not going to let me do it, is it? No. Okay. Can't use berserk darts. I've got to somehow deal with the guy in yellow.
I hate the night shift. I've been assigned to it 3 times this week. Pray that doesn't happen to me. At that rate, you will be stuck here forever. I used to think the governor's
So I can whistle.
interesting at least. I never overhear anything good.
It's not bringing anyone towards me. Ah, there we go. Right, we've killed the overseer, led the slaves. We've done the side objective, which is what I was trying to get done. Now we've got to locate the governor. That's all we need to do. There's a chest nearby here as well. I'd like to be able to grab if we can. I've taken the alarms out, so that does help as well. Supposedly the governor is around here somewhere. So I think maybe we get high. Give ourselves that advantage of being higher up. If I can. It's kind of a dead end. You have to go and defeat Mr. Frogman's killer, but he's as strong as you claim he is. I have to go. Alright, let's see if we can get up. So there he is.
It cost more than our initial calculations suggested.
I heard you gave Bastian's girl a jewel worth more than half the fleet.
I never said Adewalde was my favourite, to be fair. I don't know who my favourite is.
What I do with my purse is my own business.
What happened to the funds I released last month?
But the science of navigation is expensive.
I dare say it is. If you measure every fathom in perfume and silk.
Make a favourite Assassin's Creed protagonist video after you play all the games. Oh, absolutely. Right, reach the hiding spot, so we're heading next. So we've done the eavesdrop, that is good, done. We have just gained a new database entry for someone. Have a quick look who it was. So Louis Godin. Let's have a little look what he was all about. But yeah, that's not a bad idea, Cass. Once we've done them all, it'd be quite nice to quickly go back through and just talk about the whole thing as a whole. Yeah, I'll look into doing that as soon as we've done them all. So Louis Godin was born in France and demonstrated academic ability early, publishing his astronomical tables in 1724 at the age of 19. He published his astronomical tables at 19, wow, and gaining admittance to the Académie Française. His success as a scientist led to his selection as leader of the geodesic expedition to Peru, but he proved to be a poor leader, simultaneously becoming thirsty for power and squandering expedition money on a prostitute from La Dame and Rose, whom he fell in love with, while the expedition was stranded in St. Domingo in 1732. The geodesic mission to the equator was a joint expedition to Peru by a team of French and Spanish scientists. Its purpose was to measure the circumference of the Earth. Godin's expedition was only a partial success, its results untimely overshadowed by those of a simultaneous mission to the North Pole, but its data did allow scientists to confirm the oblate shape of the Earth, which allowed sailors like Adewalde to plan their travels more accurately, thus reducing costs and risks. So an interesting character. Okay. We've got to get to the hiding spot. There's a chest just over there. We may have to come back for. Or do we? Can I grab it now? I think we'll grab it now. Saves us coming back for it. I know there's someone that's nearly spotted me there. But... Right, there's a chest. Didn't see where the guard was. Someone was nearby. There he is. That's the one we've got to be a bit wary of. Try and grab this chest first. That's the guy I've got to be aware of. Oh, I've been desynchronized. I forgot if we got detected, we got desynchronized. That's why I run in, take him out. Don't have to worry about the others, they won't see what's happening. I completely forgot desynchronized means was being detected. Bear with me a second, I've got someone at the door. Bear with me. Yeah, sorry about that. We've just, and also because I was trying to do two things at once, someone was at the door, the postman was at something, and then this guy's seen us, so we're probably going to be desynced. Alright, I thought we're not. Why are we not desynced for being seen? I thought the thing was we were desynced if we got seen. For some reason it didn't. Okay. We weren't desynced then. I thought we would be. Surprising. Right, we know we need to get there. I think I can just dive straight in. Yeah. We'll have to come back for the chest, I think. We're going to eavesdrop on the conversation. I'm not close enough. I need to get across there then. To get near that conversation by the looks of things. And then eavesdrop on it. This may get a bit tough.
If no suitable Spanish vessel is available, could we not use a French ship?
Are you trying to start a war? The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion of smuggling.
Your name will go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive colony to govern.
With the volume of slaves you import, I'd have thought you'd have gold to spare.
Even free labor is not free, my friend. Slaves are expensive.
All the enemies we took out are back
before they can reproduce.
because we got desynchronized. That's annoying.
Benefit from improved navigation. Fewer accidents.
Now that is interesting.
Right, that's it. Liberate slaves from the slave barracks is the optional objective now. Return to Bastion, but we've also got to liberate slaves at the slave barracks. So, I'm assuming that's punishment slaves. Where's the slaves barracks then? It's not coming up. I don't know where they are. That's the problem. That's punishment slaves. Well, we know there's a chest over here I want to try and grab. Hopefully this time we can do it without being attacked. There we go. So I'm not too sure where the slave barracks are. And that's the optional objective for this one. Now I'm not overly fussed about trophies, but we do try and clear everything if we can. But I don't know where the slave barracks actually is. I'm not here, you didn't see me, honestly. You think the green dot is the slave barracks? It's not though, the green dot is Bastien. I'm pretty sure the green dot's Bastien, not the barracks. Unless there's going to be one on the way. I did try and have a look on the map to see if it would tell us, but it didn't seem to. Can we get across the... I don't think we can. I'm trying to think of a way out. Right, there's no enemy here. But yeah, we need to find a way out really. I think it's the main gate by the looks of things. There's obviously a guy here as well. You can get seen now, so it's not too big a deal. To be fair, a lot of these enemies were done beforehand. And now we've got to redo some of them because we got seen previously. Okay. Well, the slavers' barracks is definitely not in here. So as long as that's the case, we're okay. It was if it was in here and we moved too far away and obviously couldn't then come back and do it. But yeah, I don't think it's in here. Right, he's down. I think we're going out the main gate. She's going to be frustrated. There's 4 guards here. Okay, let's fight our way out. We need to find this barrack. The only thing I can think of is the ones that are punished. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it's those we need to go to. Is it the punishment slaves? There's 3 slaves there. They're the ones we went in with. I think it's them. They are the slaves we went in with. That's the thing. So I think we need to liberate them. This may be wrong, and it's not these, but we'll see. And he's killing the slaves. No! He's killed all the slaves. That really not work in our favour. So unfortunately, all the slaves died. That didn't really work, did it? It's annoying. I've got a feeling that's what we needed to do. It doesn't matter if we've missed the side objective, we've missed one. We have been trying to clear them as we go, but it does happen. Right, we've got about 10 minutes left, so we'll try and get this mission finished. If we come across, obviously, another place that's a slave warehouse, we'll deal with it. But I think the green dot is Bastion's brothel. There we are. But we did attempt to free the slaves, it doesn't work in our favour.
Alors, what have you learned?
The governor is overconfident. Despite his guard, I could have ended him with my bare hands. He would have deserved it. What makes you believe you need him?
I keep my friends close, and my enemies closer. Which camp are you in? Will you tell me what you have learned? Who distracts him?
A bold-faced scientist, Godin, hounds the governor for funds. Something about an expedition, navigational secrets.
Why is this the first time I hear of him? Is my whole network turned against me? Does the harbor master think I give him my best girls out of kindness?
Do you wish me to investigate further? I admit, as a man of the sea, the science of navigation intrigues me.
No. Yes. I don't know. As you wish.
I think she's a bit confused what the next move should be. She's doubting how much power she has now that she's not finding out secrets she thought she would. So we missed one objective. It's not a massive issue. If we need to go back and redo it, we'll have to go back and redo it later on. Okay. What is next? So our next mission is back inside, I believe. There's someone, as a slave escaping there. I'm not overly worried about chasing him down. So the main mission continues inside. We've got 10 minutes, so we'll see what we can get done. If we have to stop halfway through, we stop halfway through the mission. But at least get it started. Right, has she made a decision? A scientific inquiry. I don't know how far through we are either, actually. I don't expect it to be massively long.
Bastien, I fear we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
She's now thinking of revenge, isn't she, against the Harbour Master, I think. She's regret. She doesn't understand why the Harbour Master didn't inform her about Godin being here. So we need to eavesdrop on the Harbour Master. Sounds like it's doable. Let's put our machete back in our hand, just in case. Okay. We'll actually look where the Harbour Master actually is. It's around this way somewhere. Down by the harbour would be probably the guess. Eavesdropping means we're going to have to tail close enough, I would assume.
Pirates have been spotted just off the coast of Saint-Domingue.
Okay. So this is a red area, by the looks of it. There's a sniper up there. Guards there. We need to get up, I think. Restricted area. Okay, we need to get in, take out this sniper quietly, and then we can eavesdrop. He was the only one, I think, on this level.
The Governor of the Fire requests that Monsieur Godin's geodesic expedition be equipped with every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Godin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
He wants 3 slaves that can read and write.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately.
Feels betrayed by the harbour, so there's going to be a revenge information. Oh, absolutely.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Yeah, why would you need slaves to do that? That is a weird request for this day and age, when this is set. There must be something more to it. Complete at least 3 or 5 investigations into Godin. Do not kill anyone while investigating. So we're going to do investigations. We can't kill anyone whilst doing them. That's the side objectives. We have 5 to do. What I'm going to do is do 1 now before we finish, because we are very close to finishing today. So we'll do 1 now. And we cannot kill anyone. The aim will be to do all 5, by the way. There's no point doing a couple. We'll do all 5. Right, where is this one? I thought this one was close. That's why I was heading towards it. It is nearby. Got a chest on the way as well. So the chest, I think, is above us. Ah, I can't kill anyone. There's a sniper up there. We won't be grabbing the chest, because there is a sniper up there. I obviously can't go and take him out. So we'll hold off there. Right, investigations then. No killing anyone though. That's the interesting part. Does that mean I can still put people to sleep though? Because that's not killing. Locate the letter carrier. Right, he's there. Steal the letter. Okay, we need to steal that letter. I need him to be nearby, away from guards. Ideally. Where is he? And we can't kill anyone. Alright, can't do slaves. Thing is, to steal we need to be close, but we need to be close without being seen by anyone else. That's the thing. Where are they going now? Are they turning around? Okay. There's too many guards here. I'm not here. He's turning around again now. It's fine. That's a better way to be, because I need to be close enough to steal this letter. Come on. Oh, I've been attacked. Someone's about to attack. There we go, I can't kill anyone. Otherwise I fail the side objective, so I've got to try and run and escape to then go back to try and get that letter. And I'm going to desync anyway, because we've got too far away from the letter carrier. I don't mind being desynced, that might actually help, to be fair. Alright, where is the letter carrier now? seen again by someone.
It's not over yet.
Okay, we liberated some slaves without even knowing how we did it there. I don't know where the letter carrier's gone. I think it's been reset. So we need to get the letter a lot sooner than we did. I think we approached it from the wrong side, would be my guess. These guys are now don't know where I am. I'll take that. Yeah, I think we approached this from the wrong side. Considering the way he walks and things, I think we need to be a different side. Okay, we can't help the slaves being beaten. Again, we can't kill anyone. Well, I'm not quite in the right location to mark this up.
Will be sentenced to death to prevent similar happenings
Okay.
on your plantation.
So he is sitting down writing, I think, wasn't he? Supposedly I'm not close. I think he's round the corner there. Where's he gone? We know what the investigation is. This is trying to get to a point we can actually spot him. Oh, I think I know. Locate the letter carrier. So he is sitting down on that bench there. There he is. That's him. We need to get him. I know roughly which way he's going to go. So if we can get ahead of him, we need to steal this letter sooner rather than later. Them guards being there doesn't help us. Because if everyone sees us stealing the letter, that's when we're in a bit of trouble. Is that guard following him? Does that count? Oh, no, we're in a fight. That stealing that letter is incredibly difficult. And now just the... Oh. You don't know where I am. I'm not here. I've gone. The letter carrier is actually coming with these guys this way. I still need to escape, ideally, to get back to him without these guys seeing me. I know, I'm trying to get back to the letter carrier. When we can't kill anyone. This would be a lot easier if we could. Admittedly. Right, letter carrier's over there. And I can't kill anyone. I need these guys to all disappear. Stop looking for me. How did you see me there? Right, I can't steal off the letter carrier while this is all going on. And we've got to complete all 5 of these as the optional objective as well. Just to make life more difficult. It may be easy to get these things, to be honest. Right, we're out of the area where they're looking for us. Need that to dissipate. We need to try and grab the letter carrier. Why is down this side, really? That would be probably the easiest way. Need all the men to disappear. We've overrun a little bit today, but I just want to try and get at least one of these done. I haven't gone to plan so far. Oh, that's annoying. Just saw me in there. He decided to investigate and that was it. These are difficult. And this is only the first one we've attempted. That's not helpful, is it? Why go to fists? I don't want to kill anyone. If we're fist, does that mean we're not killing anyone? Right, we can loot the letter carrier now, and we can't kill anyone. But if we use fist, surely we're not killing anyone. Obviously, the shooting isn't helping. Right, we are nearly dead, unfortunately. Oh no, we do think. Right, I think that's the time to say that's us done. Just so, if we go in with fists, we're not killing anyone, so in that respect, that does make that a little bit easier. And that's, I think, what we've got to do going forward. But that is our next mission. If we look at the progress track, I'm just curious to know what percentage we are. We're 54% total sync. We have all bar one done every optional objective. There's not many memories looking at that line either, which is interesting. But that is it for this morning. So far, Freedom Cry is enjoyable. We're 54% through. But it is definitely it's enjoyable as a DLC. It's different, different variations to it, and it's nice to play as Adewalde. I think it's a lot more brutal than Edward Kenway was. But that is it for this morning. As I say, we are live again this evening for Genshin Impact as we continue our journey to Inazuma, and we're back with Freedom Cry again tomorrow morning, 8:30 start, GMT. But that is the plan. Tomorrow morning, more Freedom Cry tomorrow morning, Genshin Impact this evening, and I think we've got Dirt 5 this afternoon as a video. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible, as always. And hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow morning. So enjoy the rest of your day, or your morning, or afternoon, wherever you are, and we'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.